I like having fun. I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh. I like having fun. Yes, I like to laugh. I like having fun to meet people who laugh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. A little, I have to admit, I'm gonna be, you know me, I'm gonna be straight with you. Am I loud enough, Vic? Don't lie to me. There it is. I'm gonna be straight to you. I'm always a little embarrassed when there's a guest here watching me do my bullshit, my introductory stuff. I gotta look past that. It's embarrassing. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Office Hours Live. It is Wednesday, is it 4:20? It's 5:20, 5-4, 3, 2, 1, 5-4. That's what it should be. 5-4.
This show just can't be about talking about numbers.
5-4.
1, 2, 3.
No, do you have a 3, 2, 1? 5-4.
Wait, I see.
Oh, you don't.
I don't know 3, 2, 1. It's 1, 2, 3. There's no.
Well, it is the big Star Wars day in America. It is.
2, 3.
May the farce be with you. If Mel Brooks was in charge, right? That's what he'd be up to.
Spaceball.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Is it? What was it? The Schwartz.
Exactly.
Schwartz be with you.
I have somebody in the Zoom room yawning right now. Wisconsin man yawning. Wake the fuck up! Smack yourself in the face, asshole. Smack your. No, put your glasses back on. I saw you take your glasses off. Put them on. Now slap yourself hard. Oh, he did it. I could do anything.
He did it?
I could do anything. You know, I gotta start a cult. I gotta get these idiots off God.
Yeah.
These people are into God. Doesn't make any sense.
Pleasure to have you found.
How about me?
Amen.
I don't believe
Amen.
in God is a concept by which we measure. John.
I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm a Christian.
John? Hi, John. It's Art. I wanted to talk to you about a few things. I wanted to cover your song, God. Would that be possible? I don't fucking care what you do, as long as I get the residuals.
Oh, from heaven.
You better have some Jesus on tap then.
All right.
Where's your singing dwarf?
There's a singing dwarf. All right, here we go. Let's do it from the top. God is a concept by which we measure our pain. I'll say it again.
I'm covered in Jesus' blood.
God is a concept. I think we got to round up all these Christians, put them into camps, okay? That's what you're going to get today.
Okay, I'm scared.
Radical revolutionary stuff.
Oh.
Hello,
All these
everybody.
people with their thinking that can you imagine caring about an unborn baby? What do you got to be, a nitwit? The hell does that even mean?
And we all can learn.
I care more about a hypothetical situation than real life. Fucking losers. Wah! Let's get the show started. Vic?
Wally.
Are you going to complain to me all day about this?
What's this
about? I know you're a big pro-life guy.
Oh, I've always been. I've always marched outside of Planned Parenthood and everything. Just turned down. Yeah, so. No.
Captain Carlin is back in his high horse.
Yes, thank you.
Back on his high horse.
Feeling good.
Feeling good, feeling groovy. And we have the wonderful, talented, absolutely hilarious.
So funny.
Incredibly funny. Yeah. Foreign. Totally foreign. Totally from another country. Australia, and to be specific, Ms. Claudia O'Doherty.
Oh, thank
O'Doherty.
you.
O'Doherty?
Yeah, that's how I like for it to be said.
Quite Irish of a name, I say.
It's true.
I'd say.
Half Irish, half Italian. But
Really?
I'm not Italian. But the name.
The name is.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Hello. If you're watching TV
Tim skips
lately,
right past me.
if you're just scrolling around TV, excuse me?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
If you're scrolling around
You
TV
mentioned
these
Captain
days,
Carlin, you mentioned.
oh, I bow to the king. Oh no, I've forgotten the great dog pound.
It's okay. Don't worry about me. I'm nobody.
Next time, you want my acknowledgement, my love?
Get a 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Just get it. You know it's 5, 4. You know it's 5, 4. What am I gonna want? 3, 2, 1.
You shouldn't sit
am I?
behind him. He can't see you.
Who am I? Who am I? Quick.
Robot Star Wars.
Yes, C3PO. See, I can impersonate every major main character from the Star Wars franchise.
Princess Leia.
I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this now. We have to save our galaxy.
That was really good.
Save our galaxy.
I auditioned for it.
For what?
Star Wars.
Really? For Princess Leia?
No, for like in one of the new ones. But I did. It was
Comic
like
relief?
There were no, it was like a main part, but a funny. Yeah. Hey, what?
No, I don't know. I just because you have comic chops.
But it was they had to give you a fake script because they
Right.
couldn't. So
God
it was
forbid people get that gets out and people understand all these science fiction plot lines that they have planned.
But that was what was so funny because it didn't seem remotely different to what would actually be in Star Wars. But I was from like a trash planet. And I was talking about an animal that was the fastest animal. They were called talibets.
I wonder if that was a rejected script or if somebody was like intentionally writing something.
There's probably
similar.
people that just write intentional fake scripts just for these purposes.
Yeah, but I'm not meant to talk about it. I think I signed.
Well, we're an anti-Star Wars podcast.
Yeah, I'm pretty anti-Star Wars myself.
By the way, do you guys get embarrassed when people talk or you tell people about this show and you say it's a podcast?
Yeah,
I take a breath because I don't. It's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Yeah, it's a web
just a
show.
TV
Well,
show.
YouTube TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You
listen,
can watch it on a TV.
You sure can. How many people watch the Office Hours on their TVs at home? Anybody? Anybody in the Zoom room? Raise your hands. Thank you.
Look at that.
Anyways, so much going on. I got to do my monologue, my Bill Maher style monologue.
2, 1.
By the way, Bill
Tim,
Maher.
I got you.
I tuned into. Did I tell you guys I tuned into Bill Maher?
1,
You got it. Thank you.
2, 1.
After that, like
The date is 5/4.
Oh. Go.
2, 1.
The date is 5/4.
3, 2, 1.
2022. No, man. Did I tell you guys I watched a little of the Bill Maher with Bob Odenkirk on it? Did I tell you that?
How'd it go?
A little of it.
He did the main show though, not the.
He didn't do Club Random.
He didn't do Club
He's not been invited to Club Random.
Was Bob in that
Not random
intro
enough.
section where he sits?
It was the one-on-one. It was the
okay.
sit-down.
Okay.
And that was very nice. It was fine. It was just like a traditional interview. But listen to what Bill Maher starts with his jokes. I mean, you could have think this is coming from my stand-up special. He goes, it was last week or something. It was big. Last week was a big week. It was Easter and it was 420. Now, which one of those holidays do you think I celebrate? And then like writers and sycophants of him laughing in the audience.
Is it a real
applauding.
audience or
Yeah.
is it like a
Oh, it's a
production?
real-time audience.
Right.
And then he goes, yeah, the kids are hunting for eggs. I'm hunting for the lighter. And like even me at home, like I looked down at the ground like, where's the cane?
But
Bill.
the audience likes it. Do they?
They love it.
Right.
Because they know Bill and they know that he's addicted to pot.
Yeah.
He's
a stoner.
He's a drug addiction. Is all it is.
Is that part of his like vibe? Is that he seems stoned?
Well, he's just an open, admitted like daily pot user.
Right.
Mom, I want a vape.
Like, seems like he's always
Sad.
like when he's not smoking pot is when he's on TV.
Right.
Like every other and asleep, I guess. Otherwise, just like can't get enough of that pot. Like, what happens if you take pot away from him? He'd be sick and probably get like shakes and stuff.
Totally.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't
I'm-
like to see it.
I like doing drugs sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
The good stuff, the
I
white.
can't say that because I'm foreign. I could be deported.
Right, they're listening in.
Mm.
By the way, did you know that that Steely Dan song where they say the fine Colombian? You know,
That's
the
not
Hey 19, the Cuervo Gold, the fine Colombian. David Crosby says that in the 70s, Colombian, when you talked about Colombian, you were talking about grass. You were talking about marijuana.
Oh, not cocaine.
Isn't that interesting?
Kind of.
So kind of.
Rock cocaine.
Any regrets?
No,
In
feeling
life?
great.
In life.
Oh, of course,
That's
always.
my first question I ask all our guests now these
Think
days.
of them every
Any
morning
regrets?
when I wake up.
We all do.
We look back in rueful rumination about the choices we've made.
Not ruffle rumination.
No.
Do you
Lot
really
of-
have those first morning negative thoughts?
Not really, actually.
I have
Sorry.
them like
How'd you get rid of 'em?
middle of the night.
Middle
Let's
of the
not,
night.
let's not joke around on the
Oh,
show, by
I
the way.
act-
Let's
yeah.
not joke around. Let's just try to be straight, be honest. This
Yeah,
is
now
real
I
time.
feel like humiliated.
This is not Club
'cause I
Random. This is
believe
real
you.
time.
What keeps you up at night, Tim? What keeps you up at night?
What keeps me up at night?
Yeah, you just said you're worrying at night.
Everything.
I wake
No,
up
I'm good.
I like wake up with a start at 4 a.m. and think everyone I know is going to die. Climate change. Those are the two things.
Reproductive rights.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Well, so you do then. You kind of.
I do, but I don't. Not when I wake up in the morning.
Oh, I see.
In the
It's the 4 a.m.
morning.
thing.
In the morning, I'm like, cool, everything's fine.
Well, we're taking ladies only today on the show, which is that?
It's a big help.
It's a bit sexist.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that should we not be doing that? Is that misogynist to even make it a special day? I just want to. I don't
Well,
want to hear from a
normally
bunch
you
of.
don't let women on the show. Is that
Normally
right?
we do have a ban.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a ban.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Why is that, ladies?
I'm just trying to
Do
be
whatever
more
we want.
sensitive and more open, but
how
also
are we gonna
more.
do it?
It's
Without
also
men.
a great way to meet women.
They have.
I've met a lot.
important role to
I'll talk to you
play.
off the air because I am married, but I've met a lot of ladies this way.
Yeah, I'm
And
sure.
we don't do anything physical,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of
Emotional,
texting and
electric,
a lot of texting
yeah.
and pics and vids.
Yeah, and you can go a long way with pics.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, FaceTime.
There's nothing in the commandments about that.
I'm not masturbating.
I hate sex.
All right, chill.
What was that?
Maybe there's a reason women
Matt,
don't
anybody
enjoy
you
this
want to
program.
kick things off with?
And it's Mother's Day on Sunday. Do we know that?
Oh, that's right.
Well, that's
Savannah,
another
you
reason.
Oh,
Do you want
God.
to represent all women today? No, she doesn't. Catherine St. Paul usually has something, but her camera's off. Catherine, you want to turn your camera on and say something today?
That's a cool name.
She usually has good puns and fun stuff. Well, it's a bunch of dudes. What can you do?
Anybody want to quickly do a radical transition in their life?
Let's talk to Steven Meltzer, just to check the Zoom.
Well, no, yeah, let's just do a sound check.
Just
Hello?
a sound check.
Could be
Steven.
some filters.
You're not a.
That sounds terrible, Steven.
No, he sounds better.
What are you at? Where are you at? Amazon headquarters?
I'm at a t-shirt printing place.
Now this guy was
I'm walking
standing
to an
perfectly
office.
still with a great shot, and then we put him on, and he starts walking immediately.
All right, get him out of here. Get him out of here, Vic.
Give him a shot. Give him a shot, please. Give him a shot.
Steven,
I saw
stop
you in New
walking.
York at Williamsburg. We talked outside. Claudia, I love you.
Me?
Stop walking around.
Uh-oh, someone's got a boyfriend.
Stop panting.
But I didn't see you in Williamsburg.
Yeah, you didn't see Claudia in Williamsburg.
but
I
I saw
wasn't-
you on Killing It, and you were amazing with Tim and on Flag Means Death. You
Well,
were a
let's
great
get
couple.
into it.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, we're a couple on that show.
What I was meaning to say earlier was that if you happen to be watching TV these days, you're scrolling around, you're going to find shows with me and Claudia in them.
Yeah.
Together. Now on Killing It, we are not in it together.
Not in a single scene
Not in one scene together. I don't know if your character has an awareness of me.
Yes, because there's
you
a
go to
big
my convention.
You cause a big problem. Oh
Right.
yeah, you're the star of the convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, you loom large
scary in
for
that
all
too,
the
Tim.
characters.
Amazing.
Thank you. Take
Tim's
your
so
answer off the
scary.
air, please.
I'm like Bob Dylan in a lot of ways.
Is that appropriate? Let me just back up a minute.
Are we done with Steven? Bye,
Yes, thank you,
Steven.
Steven.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Zoom has been
Steven.
cleared. I want to give the whole backstory with me and Claudia because it's good. There's a very good story
It's an
there.
amazing
in front of-
story. Yeah.
And I have news for you because
Say
I
again?
put some things together.
Whoa.
Embarrassing first meeting with Claudia. I get cast on this Our Flag Means Death show,
Oh yeah.
and I get there, and I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody involved in that show. So I'm going in totally.
Do you audition? Is this an audition?
No, I don't audition.
Ooh.
Offer only, asshole. Not for these shows. Maybe if Spielberg calls, Scorsese, somebody. I'll put myself on tape.
Yeah, you've been known to put yourself on tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for these comedies, these basic cable comedies,
They should be offer only for you. I auditioned for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get to where I'm at. You'll get to my level. You'll get to my level. But you have much more substantial parts.
I have much bigger parts
Much
than
bigger
you, I
parts.
guess.
Are you okay with your ears there?
They're little.
They're
My
weird.
ears are, but
They're
it's
too- Oh,
fine.
your ears are little. Okay.
Yeah. So-
Little mouse ears.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm in the makeup trailer
Yeah.
and getting my works done,
Mm.
and you come in to say hello because have a bigger part on the show, and I think you knew who I was.
Yeah.
I was aware of your name, but my brain said that we had worked together.
Oh yeah, you thought we absolutely knew each other.
And we thought, and I realized that who I thought you were in my head. I did this little short from that Nick Thornburn made called "That Dog" with Michael Cera, and the woman in that was Andrea Riceborough.
That's.
Do you know who that is?
I do know who. She has bangs.
Yes.
She's American,
Totally.
but I.
And I was like, "Hey, we actually, I don't know if you remember this, we worked together," and you just looked at me like, "I don't think so." Right away, I step in it, foot in mouth. But then we had a nice time.
We had a great time, but
Then you had said you had seen
Absolutely
me
not.
perform in London.
No, I didn't say that. No, I'm joking. I did. No.
What did you think when he said that? When he's like, "Oh, we worked together."
Well, she was probably trying to recall if I was correct.
Yeah,
or-
but I was like, there's no way that's possibly true because I was excited to meet Tim. I was thrilled he was doing the show. Oh, was that an Australian no?
It's not. I think it's a.
There's
British.
it needs way more consonants.
It
in
needs
there
a
if it's
more of
gonna
a
be-
W.
No,
This is-
It does. That sounded British to me.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we let's clear the air for a sec, and let's get a proper Australian no from Claudia so that you guys can then
you can use
sample it
it.
and use it for future use.
Okay.
Ready? Clear the air, and we'll go. We are rolling, and whenever you're ready.
No.
Right. Okay.
Can I get one more Bogan?
No.
That's
the
the
one.
keeper.
Can I get a,
Thank you.
can I get a living in? Living in?
What?
That
Like-
guy
like
is not
living in
even
a dan-
Australian.
land
He's
down.
Scottish or something.
Oh, that's right.
So, but
Can you just do that?
the whole,
The whole
thing.
thing. Living in a land down under.
No,
Okay.
Vic, you've stepped over the line. Now.
All right.
How dare you.
But he's not even Australian.
I know. I just forgot about that. But he's singing about Australia,
It's
though.
Wait, let me just wrap that
How
up.
about that's not a knife? Can we get a that's not a knife?
So Claudia and I turned out. Claudia and I in this show are like I am her lover.
Yeah.
Okay, I am
You're
her,
my boyfriend on the show.
Yeah, on the
but
show.
I'm married to Reese Darby.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were basically in all the scenes that I was in was with her. So there was a lot of hanging out and doing that thing actors do. You sit there and you tell stories and you reminisce.
Showbiz stories.
Showbiz stories.
Yeah.
But man, if I am not a magnet for certain types of people, I am a magnet, Doug. For talented people like yourself, you come crawling to me.
What can we do about it?
Yes.
Need I say much more?
You do not come crawling to me. No, but there I am. You said something the other night. You and some people were over for dinner because I do Hollywood dinners.
Yeah.
And
Make connections.
I do.
Turning into Trump more.
I'm self-aware of it. But you said when you're watching something, and this is for everybody, if you're at home watching your own show, your TV show, you're watching Game of Thrones, you're watching anything, and you see those extras in the background, just remember, those are all like people that are, what did you say?
Maniacs?
Maniacs. They're real people who are delusional
Yeah.
and oftentimes like unstable.
Yeah.
And this is a broad generalization. There's a lot of nice people. And
It's a broad generalization, but it is true that people are kind of nutty because
Yeah.
it's a really weird job. You don't get paid much money. You have to, it's really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
And
you heard it, or like they're not treated well. Like they're treated kind of like
paid
property.
badly,
Yeah.
treated horribly, but
fed last.
fed last. It's a very demeaning job, but you do get to be on set. So if
Right.
that's the thing that's exciting to you,
And people, no, I mean, listen, are we judging? That's what we do in life. We
Of
judge. We
course.
make decisions. We're
and
But-
we love showbiz. We're part of showbiz.
Yeah.
So in a way,
I'm gonna get my ass kicked by extras the next time I run something. It's gonna get passed around that community. Is there a Reddit for subreddit for?
I
for
bet. I mean, we should
background?
be calling them background.
Background. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I bring it up because this show had a lot of background, and everybody's in period costumes, so it's kind of
Yes.
fun. We're out on this
And I think that's
backlot.
more exciting for a background person because
Yeah.
you're like in a proper costume.
But this guy must have sniffed me out and must have maybe done a little research from the call sheet, but he kind of sidles up to me, Matt?
Sidles.
Sidles?
Yeah.
Injected it, and we sniffed a little.
And he goes,
Can I have a sniff?
what is the sniff about?
You
Did I
said
say
they
sniff?
sniffed you out, so
Oh,
I'm doing all my
please.
sniff drops.
Jesus. My language just activates, like triggers things.
When you say a word, just take a pause, let us do our drops,
Here's
and
a
then
fart
finish the
coming
story.
up, especially for you. There you go.
We sniffed a little.
Stinky.
I just have to let them get it out of their system a little bit.
I have no other use for these drops. So I just gotta get them in. If there's a remote choice.
Anyhow, this guy comes up to me, and he's a little older, kind of a New York kind of guy.
He looked like Robert De Niro.
I guess.
Kind of. He looked like a short.
Yeah, but he comes up. He's like, "Oh, so you're a comedian? Not in like a not a Joe Pesci kind of way, but just like, oh, you're a comedian." I'm like, yeah, I do some, I do comedy and acting and stuff. I'm just trying to stay focused and oh yeah, I do. And of course that leads into, I do comedy too. Yeah, I do comedy too. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing I do a lot of open mics.
They asked
and
you that question so they could get
yeah,
to
that's
their,
an entree into them.
Exactly.
And
He's
he goes,
also wearing like a 3-pointed hat.
yeah,
and
he's like a colonial looking guy.
Yeah.
So and then he goes, I do impressions. And I'm like, oh yeah, what do you do? What do you got? And he goes, I do De Niro. And so he starts doing his impressions for me. And they're not very good, my friends.
Come on,
I
do
must
it.
say. Like, this is not Rich Little I'm talking to here. This is like your basic run-of-the-mill, like uncle doing impressions at
But I think
Thanksgiving
he
dinner.
was saying it's his job as well. He's like
He just starts doing,
an
hey, how you doing?
impressionist.
How you doing? He starts doing this. How you doing? How you doing? Like what I do in my act. Like to me.
Stand up.
And of course, I rope you in. I'm like, Claudia, come here. I want you to meet somebody.
Well,
This
I
guy-
was so excited because you told me about him,
Yeah.
and then he came and did the exact things to me, so I got to see it in real life. I loved it.
And then he was doing, who else? He was doing, Columbo. Yeah, I got another question for you. Like just the most basic, like.
Did he do any good ones though? Did
No.
He,
No, but he does. He kind of looks like Robert De Niro. I
Right.
think that's where it all starts from. But it was so exciting for me to get to see him do it because also he just did them all in a row.
Yeah.
And then Kristen Johnston.
And then
came
so
over.
Kristen Johnston was in the show, who is an actor who is in
Third Rock from the Sun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the tall, very tall,
yeah.
striking. So she's in the show, and she's very nice.
Really funny, really nice.
He comes over and he wants to saddle up to her. Saddle.
He loves to sidle.
And
yeah.
what did he get?
Well, when he saw her, he got very excited because he recognized her from Third Rock from the Sun. He's like, I've got a Lithgow.
He does John Lithgow, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now, who does John Lithgow?
Now I'm getting excited.
No one.
It's not a market
What
for
is
that.
a Lithgow?
Yeah.
And he immediately started doing it. It was weird.
It didn't sound anything like him.
No, not at all.
But also, nobody knows what he sounds like.
Yeah,
like
what-
without,
It's
like,
a little Brit.
off
It's
the
a
top
little.
slight British and proper.
yeah,
Like,
Kind of proper.
like
Yeah.
Frasier-y
a bit
kind of.
clipped and loud.
Yeah,
kind of.
Atlantic, a mid-Atlantic.
Yes,
kind of.
absolutely. But
Elocution.
then you and I had kind of been humoring him and were laughing and enjoying the impressions. But Kristen, I think, is like,
There's just no time for that.
she was just like, no,
Oh no.
no. But we kept watching and laughing. It was
I
great.
wish I had the balls to just shut people down sometimes.
Yeah.
Gotta watch.
Thank
the
you.
Masters.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Cowgirls. A little city of the day.
Tim, have you ever done a full walk away from something, a situation you didn't want to be in? Just
I probably have, yeah.
Late 1990s, I had been doing a lot of entertaining of children.
Is this
Concerts with
Oh, is this
orchestras. In
this is
fact,
the
I
extra?
even
Is this the background guy? Or is this, I
this
can't
is
tell the
the extra.
difference.
Somehow I found him.
Listen,
the San
let's do the
Francisco
city of the day. There's so much to get. Who's got the city of the day? Please be a lady.
Well, first you gotta do the reading.
City of the day is sponsored by not only the Josh Duggar Dingle Digger. The Josh Duggar Dingle Digger. Don't you hate it when you're trying to sleep and your butt itches, but you don't want to itch it with your fingers because they'll stink due to the nasty dingleberry crust? Dingleberry crust under your nails. Well, Josh Duggar hates that too. Is it Duggar? That's why he invented the Josh Duggar Dingle Digger. This eco-friendly bamboo digger has a curved hockey stick shape that can reach into the deepest of caverns. And the studded tip is fortified with berry grabbing barbs, so no dingle is a match for this digger.
Who came up with that?
This is Josh Duggar came up with it.
Oh, wow.
Is this Kate and Josh? What is this? Who's Josh Duggar again? Remind me?
Didn't he have like tons
8
of
kids? Yeah.
Bad guy.
Did he have a
And he's a
scandal?
sexual predator of some kind.
Oh,
He was moving up in the right-wing world, kind of like.
Order now and get a free bedside caddy with an odor-absorbing design. So after you dig, you and your nose can sleep deep. Yay! Office Hours listeners get a heck of a deal if they order immediately. Just go to Josh. Just reading the copy. That's how we pay the bills. Just go to joshduggar.innocent/no more dingleberries. No more dingleberries, because if you feel the tingle, just dig the dingle.
Oh, okay.
All right, who's our city of the day, Matt?
Lindsay Phillips.
I'm gonna make Tim say
Lindsay
yay,
Buckingham.
Yay more.
Yay! Hello, Lindsay.
Howdy.
Happy International Office Hours Women's Day.
Baby.
Thank you.
Now, is that an unborn baby or is that a born baby?
She is born.
Ah, okay, so she is a human being that shouldn't be murdered. It would be illegal if she was murdered now, that she's out of your care, out of your fetus, right? Or out of your womb.
Womb, yeah.
Okay, I'm just always confused about the difference between when the fetus is inside, living entirely off the ecosystem of the woman.
Yeah.
Or then now we have this independent human being that's now alive on its own.
So cute.
And it would be a different, there'd be a different word for it if that was, if what's your baby's name?
Avery.
Avery? Now, if Avery was terminated now, there would be a different word for that.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Is it?
Are we clear on that?
Named after the paper product?
Yes, the A4. Envelopes. Labels. all kinds
Labels.
of
Avery
things.
makes great labels. Okay, no more joking
Lindsay,
about the baby. I don't know.
I love your baby. I want to give it a little big kiss.
Cute.
I want to give your baby a big old kiss. I want to give your baby a big old kiss. Find the reverb. Play it. Thank you.
Don't expect no kiss from me.
Oh, look at that.
She's so serious.
We're here in Durham. Am I supposed to say what the city is?
Yes, you are.
Oh, great.
Durham, North Carolina.
Durham.
Oh, my God.
Oh, smoke 'em if you got 'em in Durham.
staircase.
What?
The staircase.
Oh, God.
That's where that is, right?
Yes.
Well
the
done,
staircase.
Vic. That was cool.
The staircase.
I
We
saw
were
you
dueling
live in
banjos
Barbara.
in a way.
Are you coming to my show at in Durham?
Yeah, I am.
Got a babysitter lined up?
Without. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. It's
Groovy,
going to
baby.
be one of our first outings.
Aw. Well, let's say hi afterwards, okay?
All right.
Oh. She spit out.
She bought her tickets already, so put her on the guest list. You know what I mean?
Ah, yes. Get credit.
I want to meet that baby. Bring that baby to the show. We'll take care of her after the show, during the show.
Yeah, you guys got daycare?
Yeah, we'll nestle the baby in the kick drum. In the kick drum. Doom, doom, doom.
Are you gonna bring your kids to any of those LA shows?
Maybe.
It seems like that
Yeah,
would
that
be
could be
the
fun.
opportunity, right?
You have to buy tickets.
You got any tips on how to raise a child, Tim?
Any what? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Any tips on how to raise a child?
Tips on how to raise a child.
Feed it.
Well, the first year is all just about keeping that baby alive. It's all you're not, I mean, we've talked about this before.
How do
but
you do it?
Those babies can't really exist. Like horses and other mammals
Self-sufficient.
drop out and they're off and running.
Yeah.
But we have to care for our little babies.
They're like grubs.
He's a horse.
As a man, all I'm there is to support the mom and support her financially.
Sucky, sucky. Lovey, lovey.
And
Mommy.
give them the space to bond. If she needs me to go out and get the groceries that week, I'll figure out a way to do it. You know, I'll get it done. So what? I have to cancel a meeting, you know?
Wow.
Oh boy.
All right, thanks, Lindsay.
Thank you for
Lindsay,
your sacrifice, Tim.
all the best. Huh?
Want to talk?
Avery, this is another one of these babies going to come back 20 years from now and kill me.
Boy.
Avery's sick of it.
Keep that baby away from Catcher in the Rye, you know what I mean?
We actually have two expert mothers on the line here. Christina Lee and Alissa Nutting. Surprise guests.
More like Alyssa Nutty. With her backyard. No, I'm serious. Don't laugh.
She is a little
My
nutty.
friends. My friends.
Hi.
Hi.
Office hours.
Happy International Office Hours Women's Day. Are you fans of Claudia?
We are.
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
so
you.
much.
They weren't going to say it. I had to.
I know. People get shy.
Let's just get to the.
Nice hats.
Let me just say.
Thank you.
First of all, we have Mrs. Captain Carlin here. This is Christina Lee, of course, married to the boss.
Hi, dear.
Captain Carlin?
Hi, honey.
Captain Carlin.
And her partner, creative partner, also the creator of Teenage Euthanasia on a little channel called Adult Swim. Ever heard of it? But you two are here because your second season of Made for Love is just dropped.
Christina, move to your left. Get in frame.
Yeah, double
There
up.
you go.
Double up.
Okay.
Get tight. I know.
That's great.
You see us?
Yep.
Hi, everybody.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's
We
on
got this. We
HBO
took our
Max.
silly pills today, I think.
I am woman, hear me roar.
Is that the dunce?
Who was that?
I don't.
I think that was.
It sounds like Trump.
It sounds like
Oh,
the guy from
was
Night
it
Court.
Sebastian Maniscalco?
I am woman, hear me roar.
It's like
Oh,
from
it's
an
not
80s
Trump.
like stand-up.
Oh.
Well, listen.
What the hell
Thanks
are we
for
gonna
coming
do
on.
without men?
Thank you.
Fun to be here.
This is our first time on Zoom.
Really? You were in the
For
studio?
your
No,
stuff.
I feel like we had Alyssa on before, on Zoom. I'm thinking we did. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. There's fact checkers out there. They get to the bottom of it.
What the hell? Unbelievably hard working, solidly laboring,
such an
working
assault.
class
Like,
men.
this whole
They have
interview has been
an important role to play.
Content.
I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Hey, Christina, do you hold me responsible for what happened with Matt?
Hello. What happened with Matt?
With the sickness and the COVID and everything.
Yeah. Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Son of a! I know it.
Yes.
She's such a grudge
Turns out I
against
got
me.
COVID.
I could tell you had a grudge from the moment you came on the Zoom.
It's not on me, okay?
I actually hold a grudge against comedy now.
Comedy itself.
You go to a comedy show, you bring home the COVID, you infect the whole family.
Well, how are you feeling? You were down and out for a bit.
I was, but I had bronchitis before COVID, so that was
That's
not
bad.
This virus
Bad
ain't that
combo.
serious.
And you guys, I can't imagine what it was like at the Carlin Lee household during that week of everybody being sick. Stella was
not
sick. Matt was not as sick as everybody else, but he was probably just like everybody's probably just trying to avoid each other, right?
If I
Yeah.
die,
Yeah.
I die.
It
But
was
you
like a war
survived.
zone.
I
We
was
survived.
isolating at first. I was in the office
my
isolating,
God.
Jesus.
which was kind of nice actually. Then everybody tested positive, and then
I'm dying
Did you get to
COVID.
enjoy it?
miserable.
Did you get
You
to enjoy
haven't
it
had
all?
it
Like watching
yet?
shows or something?
Oh yeah,
Right.
I just stayed in
that's the
bed.
best.
Everybody have their own conversations. Go ahead. Let's have breakout
You
rooms.
might be a key.
Huh?
A key. The
just need-
people who can't get it are called keys.
You could be the cure.
That's what I thought I was.
Me and Tim are
Yeah.
keys.
I need to be examined.
I might be a key.
You've never gotten it. You?
Oh wait, no, I
Wait, you did
I
get
got it today. I have it.
You have it now.
Today you
Okay.
got it.
I tested this morning.
Yeah, we tested you and you
Yeah,
had it.
yeah.
But we didn't want to reschedule this.
I didn't want to wear a mask.
Yeah, I know. So tell us a little bit about season 2 of Made for Love. Why aren't any of my songs in the closing credits this season?
We're waiting for that big season 3 opener with your song.
No.
So season 3 of Made for Love.
Season 2.
Or season 2 of Made for Love. That's right.
Nuts.
I don't even know.
Don't count the don't count the chickens before they
She's
roost.
given her
Exactly.
dad big old roofie for dad,
Yeah.
and brought him into the hub to cure his cancer without him knowing.
And she's recreated
wait,
his
that's
whole
big.
house.
Wow.
She's recreated his whole house and everything inside the hub, so he doesn't know. So like she has to like,
Oh, I like
he doesn't
that.
even know what time it is. Like she's keeping it all a secret from him.
So that's like a
That's a nice thing to do for your dad.
yeah. That's like a what's that movie with Jim Carrey where he's in the
Truman
bubble?
Show.
Truman
Truman
Show
Show.
situation.
Yeah.
It's also like Celine Dion. She built a replica of her house backstage in Las Vegas, so her son would feel like he was at home.
Really?
What?
Oh, is that good to do?
Is that good to do?
You should
You're
try
at
to
home, honey.
trick
You're having a
people
good time
about
at
where they
home.
are as much as possible.
I love that. I'd love to see that.
I love that. Yeah. So they drug her dad every single morning.
Whoa.
Maybe Celine Dion did that too. I don't know.
She
Yeah.
definitely did.
Oops, sorry.
She drugged her kid.
That
every
sounds like
day.
a real saline solution.
Very good.
Well, if you need
Doug.
any writers
That
for the
was-
show,
that
I'm
was
available.
Very good. I think the big question is though: is Mr. Weird Al Pacino coming back? Is Mr. Chris Bagnall going to be returning?
Yes, he is.
Oh.
Mr. Weird Al Pacino is in episode 2, which dropped last Thursday. You can see him now.
And
Nice.
he
Is it-
literally smells a pair of panties on camera.
That's right.
Let me ask you a
And you
question.
didn't have
Is
to
it
ask him to do it.
frustrating?
They're clean.
Is
They're
it
clean.
frustrating to not be in the Netflix model, not in the dump the season at once, this rollout? What are your thoughts on the way people watch TV now?
We like the rollout.
You like it?
because, you know, it
I'm
gives
jealous
people-
of Rollout.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
being in a binge show.
It's a little
Sorry.
mournful.
Are you in a binge show?
Yeah, killing
Killing
it.
it, right.
That all came out at once. It's weird.
That's what I binged on COVID.
Yes. See, and that's what I don't
I
like.
like that because and you know what, Christina? I've never said this. Well, I've said this to you privately, but I recently just watched the whole Search Party show.
The entire, really?
Yeah, Marilyn and I just blasted through
It's
it.
so good.
You okay?
Something just happened to your camera.
It's 10
p.m. Do you know where you're
All right, folks. We're dealing with something major here. Dealing with something major.
Oh, now it's gone.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Let's keep the camera on somebody else.
1, 2,
Oh,
there
there.
All right, fixed.
Thank you, Wes.
Thanks,
Wes is the best. Wes is the best. Stop.
I want your eyes.
We can
No,
fill in
but-
the dead air
I
anytime.
know. I don't
We
want
don't
any
need silence.
I don't
We
want
don't-
any dead air
Take a
filled.
break.
I want dead air. God damn it. Can you imagine listening to this show or even watching?
Oh, wow,
It sounds
listening
hard.
would be
It sounds
so
unpleasant.
confusing. Yeah.
though.
But it was so. I loved that show,
Oh, thank you.
and it was so cool to see because you're a big part of it. Your name kept coming up, written by, produced by,
Search Party?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, it's so good. Great show. Love that show.
and I don't know why I thought it wasn't going to be for me. I thought it was not going to be for me.
You felt excluded from the outset.
Yeah, it was like millennials in New York, and I thought it was just going to be something else. But it was
like
very.
LA.
I'm an LA guy.
Gen X.
Yeah, I like surfing.
Yeah.
Gen X.
Love it.
How come Gen X never gets any? Gen X never gets talked about negatively or positively. You notice that?
It's a big topic now. It's the
people are
the
talking
forgotten
about it a lot,
generation
actually.
thing.
That's what I'm saying.
So now people
What's
tend
a
to
Gen X
notice.
Hey, Tim, you know what I thought of the other day?
Friends?
30-something?
Let me guess, Doug. You thought of some wordplay?
No, but you know that song where it's like, I believe that children are the future?
I believe the children are future.
I think George Benson maybe sang it first. We are those children, Tim.
Oh.
And now we're leading the way. And that song was
That's
singing
true.
about us. We are those children, Tim.
He was talking about us.
Yeah, and we are the future, and the future is now, and that's us.
We're after the boomers. The boomers sang that, you're saying?
Yes.
I believe the children
Well,
are
he
the-
sang that in like 79
But are
and
the
then-
children not the
And
future
then Whitney
anymore?
was saying it in like 84, and we were children then.
Right.
And we are the future. She's singing about us, and we're the leaders now, Tim.
We're
Just
doing a
you
great-
and Tim.
We're doing a great job. I remember in Catholic school we had this nun. I had this nun who was this old bitch, you know, just this old fucking pile of garbage. She was this awful woman. Just wrinkles, you know, just wearing the full deal. Hateful person. Just a C word.
Yeah.
Up to here.
Yeah. Seaworthy.
And she'd go, oh, this. And this is 94.
Right?
You know, they're starting to become like an environmental movement, and environmental awareness and stuff. And she goes, all this pollution and everything is because of you kids.
Isn't that special?
It's all because of this generation. You just too much pollution. Like, your fucking generation
them.
made all this mess.
Yeah, I have a lot of resentment for people older than us.
You old hag.
Yeah, they should have not done any of this stuff.
These assholes, this church, this school I went to, psychos, these zealots,
Yeah.
put us all on these buses to go to Washington D.C. to protest against the against abortion.
What?
Yeah,
How old were you?
it was high school.
That's wild.
I mean, I just wanted to get a free trip out of it.
Yeah.
You know, like get out of school.
You'd always wanted to
I was there
see
going like,
DC.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Tim, did you confront a Indian man with a drum?
I went right up into his face.
And stared him down.
That was you?
That was me.
Did they give you like placards?
For sure.
What did they say?
You know, they had pictures of
Fetuses.
decomposed
Right.
fetuses and whatever.
I accidentally flipped off my mom at a anti-abortion protest once. She
You did
was
what?
Out front. I flipped off my mom.
Oh my God. What?
She's very conservative, so she was at an anti-abortion
Oh my
protest in
God.
front of a church
Oh.
and a life chain, and my friends and I were driving by, and I leaned out the window and screamed "fuck you," and it was my mom.
Oh,
in high
and you didn't
school.
know it?
No, grounded.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Did you actually get grounded? You put quotation marks around the word grounded.
No, she didn't know. She didn't see me. I just saw her.
Oh, great.
All right, you two.
I got hairy legs.
What's the plan for the show now? Are you doing a bunch of press? Have you done a bunch of
Yeah.
press?
We're starting with all our press now.
This press? This is part of the press?
This is not on their junket
This is our
list.
best press. We want the office hours bump.
It's all downhill from here. Yeah, this is the top of the mountain.
All right, well,
It sounds like they're joking about that. I don't know if they're.
What about
No, we're
teenage?
serious.
Okay. Are we getting a teenage euthanasia too? Are we getting a teenage euthanasia too?
Yes,
Okay.
that's 2023.
2023.
Are you in that?
No, I was not asked to do voice talent work on that.
That's tough.
Or Made for Love, frankly,
Whoa.
because you're not in it. That's why.
Yeah.
And now that
If
Hollywood's
I'm in it, then Tim gets a
yeah,
call.
Hollywood is starting to pick up on that, and then going, we want Heidecker for this role. It's like, well, but Claudia's not in it, so how's that going to work?
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
It's going to be too confusing for the audience. So why don't we wait to see if she lines up? And
Yeah.
then-
We're
Anyways.
like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
It's looking
At
that
this
way.
stage.
It's looking that
That's
way.
what's going on.
All right, ladies.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Really good color coordination.
I could
for
see
the
us all
Zoom.
getting dinner soon.
Bye, dears.
I don't know.
I love that.
Love it.
All right, we have a special surprise that we put together. I don't want to give anything away, but it is
appropriate.
It is Star Wars Day,
Oh yeah.
and we do hate the Star Wars movies. Not hate, but you know we like mocking them.
I'm.
Nice. And so we put together a little fun video. Hold on. We put together a little fun video that I think you're really going to enjoy. Let's roll it and talk about it after. Where is it?
Whatever was fertile about the song, which I was connected with about an hour and a half ago, has ground down. I think I'm starting to hate it, but except I know I love it. It's been chased away somehow. I can take a good song and add a whole other thing called very interesting performance to good songs. That's what we did in Simon & Garfunkel. These songs are about to become much more attractive and appealing. The visceral appeal is going way up. Something like starting from the beginning feels like the right thing to do, because what does the singer feel like singing it at? Where, since he knows his own chops, will he be pacing most naturally? Dee-da, dee-da, da-da. I don't want to do that. It shouldn't do what the chords say, so it's a fundamental change of spine.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision saw me creeping, left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains. In the sound of silence.
All right, let's hear it for, what is it, Garth Vader?
Garth Vader.
Garth Vader. That's a fun treat, huh?
Happy Star Wars Day, everybody.
Now we're gonna put that out on the internet and hope it goes viral.
Yeah,
That's
I
our
think
gut.
probably
You
right
should
after
have
the
heard.
show. Yeah,
I think it will.
I think it's going to go viral.
You should have heard
Everybody
Vic
loves
talking this morning before the show started about how it's going to go viral.
I was
and
strategizing.
like anyone can predict this shit or can engineer it.
Come on,
We're
that's
like,
going to be big.
That would be the one.
well,
I mean, if Simon and Garfunkel got together, they'd sell out. They're huge, you know. I mean, like people, Garfunkel's still in the consciousness
Simon
of the
would let
public.
Garfunkel sing on his
Yeah.
songs. They would be much
So
bigger.
it'll go viral if they get back together.
I think so.
I don't
yeah.
know what he's talking about.
No, I'm just saying, like people know who Simon and Garfunkel are.
Well, it's
So
up
why
to
wouldn't they
you-
know who?
And
They know
people
who
know
Darth
Star
Vader
Wars,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
And the
to-
Ben Mendelsohn fans.
Oh yeah. Wow. Wait, no.
Was that
wait,
Ben
who's-
Mendelsohn?
Yeah, the guy who got on the floor at the end.
So that was new
that's
Star
Mendelsohn.
Wars.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
2007,
He's Australian,
I think,
that's
or
why I
17
know.
maybe.
Listen,
He's great in that show.
Animal? No.
The Florida one.
Oh,
with
yeah.
he's the weird
Bloodline.
brother.
Bloodline. Never
That's so
watched
good.
it.
but
But I'm
let's get this
Oh,
viral.
can I get a word in here?
No.
I'm watching
No.
Ozark though. If you
I
want
know.
to talk about blue shows.
Here's my thing about Ozark. It's actually very bad. It's a very bad show.
Okay.
But it's very well done.
Yeah, it's very well done.
But then if you like really like cut through all the layers of quality,
Yeah.
there's nothing going on.
Because sometimes I tune out for a second. I'm like, sorry, what's happening?
Yeah.
How's that? Because
Yeah.
they're like, we've got a problem. Well, guess what? Here's a crazy way we're going to solve it, and it just worked.
Yeah, it just worked.
Here's an impossible problem. We figured out a very scary solution.
That was a funny thing about this new Batman movie, which I saw.
I didn't watch that one.
And I love Batman. There's your
the
drop. There it is. Clean as a whistle. I
There
love Batman.
Can somebody send that to us?
Listen, if you're gonna ask me who my favorite superhero is, 100% every day of the week I'm saying Batman.
It's Batman.
Every version. But this one was okay. It was okay. I'm a Christopher Nolan fan of the Batmans. I love the Dark Knight and all those movies. I love those movies. I would watch them.
Do you like
All
them
the
more
time.
than the Tim Burton ones?
Yes, I do. But I like the Tim
Because
Burton
they're
ones too.
scarier.
It's just
More
real.
serious.
It's serious.
Yeah, really real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about something.
They're
It's,
in
just-
that
it's actually
cave.
very like it has a point of view and
Yeah.
very well made.
The point of view is Batman is strong.
No, point of view is like is this sort of there's this nihilistic view about life that Batman is fighting against, but it's almost this overwhelming tide of what's the point, and capitalism has kind of just corroded every element of society.
Do you think we got too serious about comic books though? Like in the 60s it was all campy, and now it's like super dark. I mean,
we could lighten up a little.
Yeah, I miss the Adam West, the Batman 66, that kind of thing. It's just a little
Go
lighter.
cry into your pillow.
Bang boom pow.
Ozark.
Is that Ozark?
Yeah.
Oh boy, Vic's gonna rage out. There's gonna be an
Start
origin. We should
breaking
do
everything.
a superhero thing where, like you know, you become a villain, and like we see the madness begin here, where I could dig it like a little 1,000 cuts.
I shake my head like in the 1 week.
But also you
My
have
eyebrows.
a signature hat, so that would be quite good for a villain costume.
right,
and
right.
glasses,
Uh-huh,
you're halfway
uh-huh.
there.
Yeah.
You might be all the way there.
Yeah, we just need to mangle your face.
Right, just a little bit.
I didn't hate the new Batman, but there was this silly thing where it's the Riddler, you know.
Oh,
and so
who plays the Riddler?
Paul Dano.
All right.
Well, I like a lot,
Yeah.
you know. But he's playing it like in that movie Seven, you know, with the, what's his name, the pervert.
Brad Pitt?
No.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
I always like calling people the perverts.
Brad Pitt's a pervert. Yeah.
He's a pervert too. We just don't know. We haven't gotten all
Keeps
the
it quiet.
data on that yet. But they do this thing where if you got the riddle, as your sort of device, storytelling device, well, you can make the riddle as hard as you want, as weird and silly and stupid as you want, but you know you're reverse engineering it. So the writer of the movie can just figure out what he wants the riddle to eventually, to solve, so that Batman's always getting it right, and it's the answer. You know what I'm trying to say?
So the riddles aren't real enough for you?
The riddles are just stupid because it's like
you can't really solve it, and you have to have an abstract mind. That matches.
I've got to be honest, I didn't know that was what the Riddler did.
Well, he would leave a clue like this, right?
A
And
piece
Batman
of
would-
cardboard
it
that says Tim.
Cardboard, Tim. But if we flip it over, it says Mill. It must be at the flour mill, right? It's like, okay, then you wanted to move the story to the flour mill. That's a crude example, but it's essentially that.
Yeah,
you know?
that's tough.
Like Batman could solve any riddle because it's being written for him by writers.
Yeah. It's
wish
not,
they would do
so
a-
it's not realistic enough.
But they do it. But it's what's weird about it is it's very gritty and real, and it's dark and kind of moody.
Are he and
emo.
Catwoman in love in it?
Yeah, she falls for him for no reason
Well, he's Batman.
because he's just got the jawline.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say
Robert
anything.
Pattinson, handsome,
Very handsome.
wearing a mask.
But they do this thing where it's like it's supposed to be dark and gritty and emo, and they've got Nirvana music and stuff. But then there's this shot when they arrest the Riddler because he's sitting at this coffee shop, right? And they're like, "You come with me, Riddler," and they take him away. And he's like a demented psycho, this Riddler.
Is he like giggling and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the camera goes, it trucks in on his coffee cup where he was sitting, and it pans up, and there's a question mark on the question mark like in the cappuccino thing where it's like made,
Well, like latte art.
yeah, like latte art.
What?
I'm like, well, come on, guys, you don't have to do that.
He's
I
a
don't need to see the
barista?
question because he's
The barista, that would be
the
good.
barista would have been the one to investigate.
Right.
Totally.
That's
They
the
should-
real riddle.
They should do one of those superhero movies where it's just a pure comedy, like with Batman, where there's nothing dramatic. He doesn't have to save anyone. He's just goofing around.
Having fun.
Zucker Brothers directed.
Yeah.
They you can imagine how many of those like development meetings.
Oh yeah, they're like, let's do a fun one.
I appreciate Batman though, because he's maybe the only superhero who doesn't have like a special skill. He's just a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a dude.
He's a dude.
Well,
He
one
never
thing,
got
one thing
zapped.
that's kind of interesting about this one
Trauma
is
is
they're
the
playing
thing.
into the idea
Everything
that Batman
trauma,
is a detective. And that's kind of how he was always he was written originally.
I've been dying to see him as a detective. That's great.
In the Columbo
He
suit.
wears the Columbo
and the
raincoat.
head. That
Magnifying
head.
glass.
Yeah, magnifying glass. Get the pipe.
He'd be drinking a lot of coffee as a detective, I would think. So it sounds like a coffee-heavy movie.
No, it's not.
Does Catwoman drink coffee at all?
No.
Does she drink out of a saucer?
Yes.
Does she really?
It's in all the. It's the same thing in all the movies. Catwoman is some dancer, some kind of sexual.
She's a secretary in the Tim Burton one.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like that's the comic book.
She's like
too.
a sex worker, a pole dancer type, and some.
Yeah.
And her friend gets murdered, and so she has to
Whoa.
figure out how her friend was killed and solve that.
So
crime.
she's a detective as well.
She becomes a vigilante and
Right.
sort of a detective vigilante.
And that's why
True
she can
crime.
jump around because she's a stripper. Is that right?
Maybe. I get so lost in it because first of
sounds
all,
great.
everybody's talking real quiet like this. They're like, are you sure this is where we should be? Batman. What's his name? Gordon? Chief Gordon? Detective Gordon?
Even Chief Gordon's talking
Oh,
like that?
he's down here. It's, what's his name? Jeffrey Jones? Not Jeffrey
Oh.
Jones.
When they brought him back out of retirement.
Jeffrey Wright?
Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've covered for you too many times, Batman. I'm telling you, he's right down in their furrowed brow,
Yeah.
slow talking. And I'm like watching it in bed going, I can't hear, I'm turning it up so loud to hear them. I gotta put on the subtitles. Batman's like, by the time we get into this era, we're not gonna be this. There's one way to answer this. Sorry for this. It must be the Riddler. We have to cross that bridge.
That makes me think they're all shy when they've got quiet voices like that.
And then there's so much plot where they're like,
What's Catwoman's voice?
I don't know, it's Zoe, whatever Zoe Kravitz sounds like. Sounds a little like Lenny.
Yeah.
Is her mother Lisa Bonet?
Yeah. The name.
So what?
These are the messages.
All right, let's take a zoomer. Remember, there's them out there.
Emily Zelinsky.
Emily Zelinsky.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
There she is.
Are you about to make a TikTok video?
No. I was just at the gym, but I stepped out because you wanted women to be on the show, and here I am.
I like there's a guy that goes into her gym. Hey, any ladies here? We got Heidecker's doing his show right now live. Can you go out to your cars and zoom in?
Well, actually, I came out for Claudia because I want to say hi.
Hi.
I absolutely loved Our Flag Means Death. I've watched it through like at least 8 times.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
wow.
what?
It's like a comfort show because it's like so like the themes of like love is love and like second chances, like not accepting what society tells you have to do to be happy and fulfilled. It's like I feel very seen by the show.
That's
and
so
it's just
nice.
so
Are
funny.
you a pirate?
No, but I'm considering it.
You could do it.
It's very dangerous work these days. You ever see that movie Captain
I
Phillips
feel
with
like,
Tom Hanks? That's scary
No, I
shit.
didn't. I'm so glad you like it. You've got a tattoo. That's good for being a pirate. I can see that.
Oh yeah.
See, you're ready to go.
What did you think of the background talent in that show?
When my partner and I were watching it and you came on, Tim, we did not expect it and we literally screamed. Very
Like the
excited.
Beatles, like when the women see the
Went
Beatles
crazy.
on Ed Sullivan.
Yeah.
This is them like,
Did you keep screaming throughout the episode?
they're wetting their sofas, like
yes.
full urination.
We loved it.
That's
so nice.
lovely.
I gotta start watching
Yeah,
this
it's
show, I
like-
guess. You know what? This is the last. It's an interesting footnote in my career that this performance of mine on that show. It's the last fat Tim you'll ever see because I was fat. I was heavier because I remember we met on that show and I was just starting my regime.
Yeah, and
I was
it
starting
struck me as an extreme regime.
It's an extreme regime.
I was worried.
Never say never, T. You could be back up.
I'll pork up. Hey, I'll pork up.
Statistically, like 95% of people gain the weight back.
Are you doing all right though? You managing it?
Yeah, I'm right where I want to be. I want to. There's some things I want to do with my body. Some adjustments.
Body mod.
Yeah, modifications.
Yeah.
You start lifting?
I'm inspired by Odenkirk. I want to get that trainer
I like
going, you
that.
know. But
Action movie.
gotta be
But
an
then you
action
see me.
star.
Then I come down to New Orleans to do Killing It.
Skinny as a rail.
Totally transformed.
As a rake. Is it rail or rake?
Rail.
Did you ever were you ever porked up at episode 1 and then porked down season episode 10?
No, I didn't do that. Although if you look at Moonbase, I think I gained weight on that show because we had this caterer who was making like full cakes and pies and egg salad
I
sandwiches.
definitely porked up on Killing It because they would bring like crab legs out at like 3 p.m.
Well, also just living in New Orleans for 3 months.
It was all New Orleans-y kind of food.
Etouffees.
So I did pork up, but I thought that was good for the character to do that.
Thanks, Emily.
Thanks, Emily.
Emily, thanks so much for coming out of the gym.
Would you like to get Claudia's virtual autograph?
Oh,
Here
that's
it
a
is.
great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing it on the screen. Oh,
there it is.
I also wanted to say thank you to Tim and Greg. This week we saw Greg Turkington came to my city, and so I saw him live this
So
week.
Neil Hamburger, you
And-
mean? You didn't see Greg Turkington, you saw
Oh
Neil
yeah,
Hamburger.
Neil Hamburger.
Thank you.
And well, and
Thank
then
you,
I
Tim.
I was like stressed out from the news this week, and
Why? What
last night I
happened?
watched
Just
Mr.
kidding.
America. I was watching Mr. America last night, and it was giving me a lot of laughs. So thank you for
nice.
all the laughs.
Oh, I'm happy to do it.
Not too late to thank me and Vic.
Yeah, still here.
And thank you everybody else. No, just kidding.
Huh.
She said,
Love
just
all.
kidding,
I
after she
accept it.
said thank you to you guys.
Oh, okay.
So, she
I
is
want
just
somebody to explain this whole Roe versus Wade thing to me because there's this leaked thing, and we'll take a break in a minute. But
Thanks, Emily. We'll see you
Jeez.
later.
Thanks, Emily.
Get back in there and start doing them reps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't quite understand.
We'll see if
RBG's
there's an
ghost
expert.
leaked the document.
Who did?
RBG's ghost.
Yes. Well, now I
She
was reading.
should have just quit, right?
Yes,
I mean,
of
that's
course.
a real nightmare.
That's what the
that she
popular
didn't.
opinion says,
This
right?
is,
Yeah.
look at this. The old Tim. Look at that.
Can we?
I don't
Can you pay
recognize
attention
that.
to what we're
Moved
doing
on
over
3
here?
minutes ago.
That's the
Sorry,
Tim that'll be
That's
like when you look up Tim. That's
Yeah, like this is like
Vic
the
doesn't
Tim.
care
All right,
about
here's what we're gonna
Roe
do.
v.
Fucking
Wade.
Wagnall,
I'm
Tim.
clearing it. I'm
That's the
clearing.
one.
I'm wiping things down. We're gonna do a break right now. We'll come back and talk about the Alito decision.
Yes.
Oh,
If
yeah.
people want to
It's not
talk
a
about
decision
that,
yet. That's why it's so.
huh?
It's not a decision.
It's not a decision.
Alito or
Opinion.
not.
But I want to know more about that. And,
Oh,
and
hey,
I will-
congratulations, Aaron Pescon, for winning the Bob Odenkirk jacket, by the way, before I forget.
$2,500 going to the pro-life group. No, going to the LA Food Bank.
LA
correct?
Food Bank, yes. Thank you, Aaron.
Let me just say also, timheidecker.com/live. Tickets are on sale. We've just added a late show in Portland, Oregon.
Wow.
Portland, Oregon, 7 p.m. show sold out.
Is that where the
10 p.m.
herb is
show or
from?
whatever.
Oregano.
Who?
Oregano.
Is
We
from
say-
Portland, Oregon?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's just a spice that can be
But
grown.
it sounds like Oregon.
Sure. Sure does. I'm trying to plug here, okay? Would you just
Sorry,
chill?
sorry.
Can we kill Claudia's mic till after the break? No, a couple other things. Portland, Oregon, late show. We've added a couple. What is going on back there?
I got allergies like
He got
crazy.
COVID now.
I got
Not
COVID.
such a
You're
key
coughing
He got
right
red
into the
COVID. Now we
mic.
all got it, T.
Step outside. It's just it's a disgrace.
I'll be back. I'll see you next week, guys.
No, don't.
Bye.
Bye, Vic. Thanks
Don't
for
keep your
having
dog
meet
here.
you.
What-
Oh, that thing's gone.
You can have the dog. Wait, what else, Matt?
Did you add a show? Did you add
Late
another show? Didn't New York just add a show?
We added a show in New York.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn sold out, of course.
You have a new single out today.
Didn't
And
you
the new
just go
single-
to Brooklyn? You're going back?
Back to Brooklyn is the name of my new album.
I
Yeah.
love that.
I'm doing it with Dion. Dion and the
Great,
Belmonts.
perfect.
And your new single, which we're going to play now, right?
New single's out just now, and
What's it called?
Punch in the Gut.
You going to play it, Doug?
And we'll
got
be
it.
back in 3 to 5 minutes. 3 minutes. Be back soon.
They said, come on your own. Don't you bring anyone. Just you. After lunch in the parking lot, we're gonna settle this one-on-one. the gut. Never wanted to cross across the chin. Never wanted to commit that particular sin. He didn't do what they said he'd done. Didn't steal a thing from anyone. But I knew he was an innocent kid, and he couldn't have done the things they said that he did. He never wanted to bounce no one, never wanted to land that punch in the gut, never wanted to cross across the chin, never wanted to commit that particular sin. And they gave him no choice. They gave him no choice. He backed him in till he backed them down to the ground. And the tough boys thought they had their man. They were gonna take a stand. But the kid with the different skin was figuring out the kind of trouble he was in. When I went to the priest and I pleaded please to intervene, he said no, it's not my place. Let boys be boys, let on loose and disgrace. He never wanted to punch no one, never wanted to land that punch in the gut, never wanted to cross across the chin, never wanted to commit that particular sin. And they gave him no choice. They gave him no choice. They backed him in till he backed them down to the ground. They gave him no choice. They gave him no choice. They backed him in till he backed them down to the ground.
All right, we are back. Thank you for sticking with us. If you are not a Patreon member, please visit us at patreon.com/officehourslive and join the number one. This was just came in, Matt. Did you see this news?
No.
The number one Patreon account.
Wow.
In America.
Congrats.
Office Hours Live.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Is that true?
No. But why not say it?
How much money do you get from that every month?
We rake it's somewhere $3.5 million a month.
Per person?
I think we're fairly transparent about that on the site.
Oh, I have to go to the site.
Yeah, I have to log
okay.
It's, it's a chunk.
That's great.
Hey, keeps us from. It's
afloat.
nothing's coming out of my pocket to put this show on. That's for sure.
Keeps my butler working.
No, it seems good.
You have a butler these days?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What's his name?
Batman.
Benson.
It's weird, right?
Batman.
$200 a week.
My butler's name is Alfred, out of respect to the Batman franchise.
That's beautiful. So
Now,
respectful.
Matt claims that there's another special guest on the phone.
Well, the opposite is special, really.
Some louse. Oh, we have a louse.
A louse.
Uh-oh.
Who's
The
there?
Rotten egg, Nicholas. Your Twitter enemy, Nicholas.
Oh,
Nicholas Nickleby. Oh, Nicholas Hastings. Nicholas Goatee?
Nicholas Goatee himself.
Oh my
It is
golly.
the goatee, man.
There he is.
There we go.
Yeah.
How about look at you? You've been on blast all weekend. Have you just been in hiding? Have people come for you?
No, honestly, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, good.
There's a couple of people that call me an asshole, but that was probably well deserved.
Well, so here's the backstory,
Yeah, I'd love
Claudia,
to know.
and the audience who might not be paying attention to every little thing I do. Saturday. You guys are asleep at the wheel finals. They've tired themselves
I thought you were
out.
telling me to.
They're like little babies.
Yeah, first you tell them to shut up, then you're like,
I know.
1 second later. you're
No,
like,
no,
"Where's
I'm
the drop?"
happy. Couldn't be happier. So Saturday.
What did you do on Saturday?
Who was that?
That was me.
Oh, wow.
What did you do on Saturday?
Saturdays are for the boys.
So, I should say, the plans for the weekend are Sunday, my daughter and her Little League team are going to Dodger Stadium with me and my wife and son.
Oh, yes, Sunday roaster.
And the Dodgers have this event where all the Little League teams can go to the stadium and parade around the field before the game.
That's nice.
All right, you have to clear it because I got to tell this story. I can't be here an hour telling this story, Doug. Vic. I don't care who. I'm going to start calling you Dick. You two are now Dick. Okay? That's Doug and Vic. Get it?
Swinging a miss.
So, please, I'm asking you, out of peace and love, let me just get through this fucking story. We can understand and learn about what a bad person Nicholas Goatee is. So, and I'm a coach on the team. I'm one of the coaches.
Okay.
Philly accent there, coach. So I'm going to be out there too. We're going to parade around the field. Now,
And you're feeling excited about that.
and I'm a big Dodgers fan. I'm excited. So on Saturday, I think to myself, my daughter's favorite player is Justin Turner, who's a redheaded, big beard. He's like almost like the team mascot for the Dodgers. He's a very beloved player on the team. So I just say, you know what? Why the hell not? I'm going to tweet this son of a bitch. I'm going to say, hey, I'm walking around the field with my daughter. She's your favorite player. It would be so cool if you would say hi. If you could come out and say hi. I don't know what the plan is with the players, if they're going to be out there. I figure, why not reach out? This little son of a bitch here, Nicholas Goatee, writes back to me and says, he doesn't want to meet your daughter, dude.
Whoa.
There it is.
I specifically said he doesn't want to meet your kid.
There you go.
So
You didn't.
Whoa. Do you know Justin Turner?
Do you know Justin Turner? She asks.
No, I don't know.
Okay. And so.
Do you hate kids or what is it?
Where did that come from?
What's going on?
So where did that come from in you? What part of your
well, I mean,
diseased-
I didn't really think that you were going to see it. So
I understand. I'm just, and you. By the way, I'm just, I've
gentle ribbing.
Yeah, we're just having fun. You understand that.
yeah, I mean, I'm totally cool with it. So.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, but you see that and you chime in.
Yeah.
Okay. And where did that come from? Did you feel like it was, it was embarrassing? Was it cringe of me to say that? Was that what it was for you? That it was like cringe?
No, not really. I mean, I kind of was just being a dick. Your tweet actually made me think of something that I think Michael Cera said on a podcast once, where he brought his mom to the set of Arrested Development, and he asked Jeffrey Tambor to meet his mom, and he said, "I don't want to meet your fucking mom." So that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When you ask, it's no. Right?
Yeah. No, I get it. But anyways, somebody writes back to you. Somebody chimes in and kind of gives you shit for writing that, saying, "How do you know, man? What do you know?" I think it's sweet. And then I chime in because I'm in there. I'm in the mentions. I like getting in there.
Yeah, you're
positive or negative.
You're saying it all.
I'm just a guy. I'm just a working class man here. Not working class. Come on.
No, you're a coach.
But I'm,
I'm like Lennon.
I'm not in some ivory tower, folks. I'm down there in
You're
the
down
muck.
on the field.
Yeah, I'm
You're
down
in the
field.
dugout.
Yeah, I'm in the dugout. And so I go, I honestly, and you write back to that guy, say something like, I just think it's a silly thing to ask. Now you get the word silly in there, I get upset. So I say, I don't think it's silly. I think that I've met lots of great people through Twitter, through social media. I've reached out to people, I've made good friends that way sometimes. I think it's it can be very negative, it can be very toxic, but it can also be a very positive thing.
Oh yeah.
Very cool that it's a leveling field for everybody. And then who chimes in? Who joins the conversation, Matt?
Justin Turner.
Justin Turner himself. Red Turn 2. He deleted it.
Find him.
Oh no.
He deleted it?
Somehow it doesn't show up as
Threads get confusing.
Thread gets confusing because Twitter is. I mean, Elon Musk. If he does take over Twitter, there are things that he needs to do to make this site a better site. But, anyways, he chimes in and says, the joke's on you, Nicholas Cage, Nicholas Goatee."
I'm gonna make you bleed.
And he says, I'll come out and say hi,
That's nice.
right?
Yeah.
So then I think, well, I don't know if he's going to actually do that, but that's very nice. So I thank him. And then we go to the game, and we're out there in the field. Hundreds of kids and parents going around the stadium
Parading.
and it's really sweet, and it's a beautiful day. It's just a nice thing altogether.
Pro-life placards.
And I put it out. I've told my daughter, I said, sweetie, just so you know, don't count. It might happen, it might not happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Setting her up, and she was cool with it. She was like, oh, that would be awesome, but because she's a cool kid. And there we start approaching the dugout, and there I see him. I'm like that girl screaming when she sees me, because I get starstruck about sports people.
The pounding.
Like, forget musicians and actors and these people. If I see an athlete, a pro athlete,
Yeah.
I get starstruck.
Yeah.
Because they're just on another level.
It's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different thing.
And they're hot.
I'm so horny for them. Huh? Anyways, I see him and he sees me. I go, Justin. Wow. He goes, you. This one, he goes, them. Bring just those two. He says.
Ooh.
To the hand of the person.
I want to
there.
boink you. I want to feel this guy's muscles.
What is it? And bring him down. We come down there, shake his hand, hard, good shake.
Of course.
Thanks, man. I go, look him right in his eyes. Thanks, man. It's so nice of you to do this. She's a huge fan. Do the picture. I do the selfie. Done.
Oh, look at the picture. So cute.
And then my daughter's got his number because she's wearing her team jersey.
So that's the weird thing is like she's such a big fan, but she likes
Well, so the league-
another team.
Yeah.
Can I explain?
What the hell's going on, right, Vic?
How big of a fan
It's her
is
team.
she?
It's her team.
Approach the bench. Can I approach the bench? Explain.
You know what this feels like?
If I was that guy, I'd be like, wait a second. Your daughter's my biggest fan. What the hell is that shirt? And why are you not even wearing a blue shirt, Mr. Dodger?
Green. There's no green in the Dodgers.
Can I explain?
No.
You don't want answers, do you?
Where you
You just want trouble. You want chaos.
All right, let's go.
You're like the Joker. You just want chaos.
I can't wait to hear this one. Let's hear it, Tim.
If you were there, you'd understand. But the league, we're the A's. Okay, it's not our decision. The league assigns team names for each of the teams. So last night, the A's, our team played the Mets. Now the Mets are just a bunch of kids. So there's the Dodgers, there's the A's, there's the Twins. They just give them teams. So we're the A's.
Okay.
Okay, that's what it is.
I guess I accept that.
That's why I'm wearing that look, that green.
Dodger
look.
hat. Can I see the picture again?
No, I'm not wearing a Dodger hat. I'm
Not
wearing the
even
team
a Dodger hat.
hat. This is all boring shit, but I didn't get the updated uniforms yet. Okay, because I'm like the last coach of the four of us. Because I'm not at all the games. I'm working, traveling.
So then you brought all the other kids in to meet Justin Turner then?
No, that was not an option for me. Vic.
He said just those two.
Yeah, I'm not invading the dugout with children.
He just really wanted to meet your kid?
I guess so, Nicholas. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess so.
Why did you want to meet your kid so bad?
Nicholas is fully dunked on here.
So, Nicholas, why do you think Justin did that? Why do you think he wanted to? Do you think he's a nice guy, or do you think that do you think he's a fan of mine, or do you think he saw my stats, like he saw my numbers and was like, "This is good for my NFT business or whatever."
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, did he mention that he knows you or that he?
No, that didn't come up, and then I looked at my DMs, and he had written me earlier in the day just to ask when was I going to be coming through. Like he followed up, but I just didn't see it until after the fact. So, anyways, I was such a hit. I was such a star with the other kids, and even more so the parents.
Really?
Because the parents, they're not watching fucking Tim and Eric. They're not watching Spagoot, they're not, they don't know what I do. I'm just dad.
But
For all they know, I'm
Justin
working at
Turner.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. But you didn't get them in the dugout.
I was not an option.
I love Dunkin' Donuts.
It was a moving parade. Don't make this like I'm a bad guy that didn't invite everybody into the dugout.
I was just asking questions.
But anyway, they're like, how did that happen? I can't believe, how did this happen? A little probably jealous too.
Oh, I'd say so.
But let me
If
tell you.
I was one of the other kids, I'd be so jealous and mad at my parents that they had not made that happen.
Everybody's so sweet and supportive. Nicholas, were you jealous and were you upset? Did you feel like you had egg on your face?
Well, I mean, I do obviously look like an asshole, but
Your game
I'm
is
happy
up.
that you
Time
got
to
to
hit the
meet him.
showers.
Say that again. You were
I'm
rudely
happy that
interrupted
you
by
got
Dick.
to meet him. There was there was somebody who said, like, in the thread that I think it summed it up well, that sometimes it takes a good heel to make things happen. So I'm happy to be
There you go. Yeah,
look
that's
at
right. That's
that.
a wrestling verbiage.
Right. What is a heel in wrestling?
Like an
Like the
intentional
bad
bad guy.
Right.
To move the story along, right?
It is true. That's what you did. And it's nice to have a human face to the troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most people would like not own up to it, but I mean, I thought it was cool.
Can I ask, like, what's the meanest thing you ever did anonymously and that you felt bad about? Or have you ever felt bad
And
about?
yeah, do you troll? Do you
I
troll
don't
frequently?
use Twitter like at all. I never tweet
let's check his
anything. Actually,
receipts.
only even have that account for like as part of my job.
Yeah.
That I have to like, try to find people on social media.
You're Matt Gates' personal assistant.
No. God, no.
When was the last time you've been on the mound staring down a Louisville Slugger?
But are you a Pirates fan?
Totally. What's that?
Are you a Pirates fan?
I am a Pirates fan.
You're out there in Pittsburgh?
I am.
Well, I'm putting you on the list for my show in Pittsburgh. How do you like that?
Well, that's cool, Tim. I already have tickets to the show.
Whoa!
Can I bring more of my friends?
Yeah, let's make a list. Are you keeping track of this, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I feel like
so many people.
You could Venmo him the cost of the
They bring
ticket,
4 friends.
so
It's
his
not
ticket
even-
becomes free.
Oh, I don't want to do
Nicholas
that.
Hastings +1. You'll be all set, Nicholas.
You get a rebate.
Yeah, you can give me a refund. That's cool.
By the way, somebody just DM'd me and were saying, I won't read the whole thing, but they were complaining that they're going to the show in Philly and they don't have a smartphone and they can't there's no way for them to go to the
Oh.
show without a smartphone now.
That is annoying. You should sort that out.
So I'll get into that. I'll get into the weeds of that. What I'm going to do is put that guy on the list, and then he's already bought the ticket. I'll get it. He's just going to come and not worry about it. He doesn't have a smartphone though. Come on.
Wait, what? You
Yeah.
can't print out a ticket?
Sometimes I find myself
This
in
is what he
situations
said, and this
like
could
that.
be a kook. This could be a kook.
That's a long DM. I can see from here. I've never seen such a thing.
I'll cut to the chase here.
just
I do
print
not
it
have.
out.
Anyway, you may be able to tell me this by Twitter account. I'm not into social media or have a smartphone. I do not have one. I have tickets for your show in Philly this summer, and it's literally impossible for me to go without a smartphone. Ticketmaster won't even refund my tickets after I sent them 1 million emails. That sounds like a lot of emails.
That's too many. Without a smartphone, that would be hard to send.
Well, he's got a traditional Dell. He's got a Dell tower. They're blaming the venue, the Fillmore, but I'm pretty sure I don't know. It's a whole thing.
Email
He's apologetic. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm asking you, but he's frustrated. I get it.
Email and
Unabomber.
Have
Anyways.
a friend buy it with their phone and then just go to the dang thing.
How many people?
All right. Thanks, Nicholas.
Thanks, Nicholas, and
Thanks, Nicholas.
I love that we can have
Yeah.
have a happy ending. I didn't like. I felt a little guilty putting your name out there because it's such a fun story, but
clearly not that guilty.
I had a lot of fun. I'm only a little embarrassed. Hey, I got to be on here, so it had a happy ending for me.
All right,
Now you're
Nicholas
friends.
Nickleby.
Bye, Nick. Should we call Doug's mom?
Quickly, I can't talk to Pauline
She's
that long.
waiting in her car right now for your call.
Oh, okay.
Wait till you hear her.
You're being a real Jeffrey Tambor about this.
Don't big time Doug's mom.
I like that you picked that up from his story.
Hi, Pauline. Are you there?
Hi.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pauline. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mom, even though it's tomorrow.
Thank you.
How are you this
Tomorrow,
morning?
Yeah, but thank you. Cool. Okay. What do I have to do?
Can you give me a yabba dabba doo?
Yabba dabba do. It's raining here.
I didn't ask.
I'm actually sitting in my car because I'm on my lunch break at work.
You're still working? Doesn't Doug take care of you, put you into a home and take care of you? And why don't you live with Doug?
No, he doesn't.
I can't believe that,
I'm going to
Pauline.
come and live with Doug at the end of the year. So
Oh, you are?
he's going to add on a room for me.
Whoa!
That's
what?
nice. Roomies.
Is that happening?
He doesn't know that yet.
Oh.
He doesn't know that yet. But I have 2 jobs.
What's these 2 jobs now? Dunkin' Donuts?
No. Well, going to Catholic school, I've remained friends with one of the nuns that taught me.
Not this.
her
Ooh,
name
I
is
got things to
Sister
say to these
Mary.
nuns, but go ahead.
I know. Sister Mary Agony is her name.
Sister Mary Agony?
Sister Mary Agony, yeah.
Agony?
And,
What's the matter with these people with agony?
Let her talk,
All right,
Tim.
all
Not
right,
on
all
my
right.
watch.
What does that mean, though? What, like,
The way
agony
it
for
is.
what?
Just
What does that
let
mean?
her
All right, no.
speak. It's
Wait, how old is this nun?
So anyway, oh God, she's 87.
Whoa.
So she was a young nun
So
when
she was real young. But anyway, so she calls me up last week and says, Pauline, I'm going to be in Colorado. They're switching me over to a new retirement center for nuns. But I'm so bored. I'm starting a new business.
Whoa.
And I want you to be in with me on the business.
What?
So I
What's the
said, okay.
business?
Okay, so the business is the Pussycats Mobile Wash and Blow.
Jesus Christ.
So what
Can you
we
please
do is,
can you repeat that, Mom?
Amen.
yeah. So what we do is we go around to different people. It's like a doggy wash, but it's a pussycat wash. And we go around to different people's houses and get their cats and bring them in our van, and we wash them really
You have a
nice.
van?
They love it. And yeah, they don't bite at all. But it's
So you and this old nun go around cleaning cats.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun. You would not believe the fun.
Does she do it in the full habit? Does she wear the full habit?
No, not when she's doing the blowjobs for the male cat.
Wait, what? Stop! What? Stop
She
it!
can't do it. I mean, she's got a special. I made her a habit from fabric from Joann's with cats on it.
I don't think the Pope's smiling at that. I don't think her Monsignor is signing off on that.
So you've tested it. You've washed the cats before.
Show her ready. My sister's coming. Hang on a second. I gotta wave at her.
Oh. Is she there?
All right. She's outside. She went into TJ Maxx because we're having a sale on blow dryers, and she had to get a couple new ones for the cat. So, all right.
Did Doug write you this? Did Doug write this appearance for you? Are you reading off a Doug script?
Oh, God.
This is my new job. It's so much fun you wouldn't believe.
Do the cats like it?
Yeah, the cats do not like
Cats
water.
don't like to be wet.
No. Yeah, how are you?
No, you're wrong. We wash them in holy water.
Shut up.
No, you don't.
We wash them in holy water. Yeah.
Get out of here,
And
Pauline.
once in a while,
That seems sacrilegious.
I know. So.
Oh, you're just kidding.
I guess
So
you're
that's what-
baptizing
so
the
I'm
cats
waiting.
every time you do it.
When cats die, where do they go, Pauline? Honest answers only.
Where do the cats go?
When they die, yeah.
Well, of course, they go to the pet cemetery, the Catholic pet cemetery.
But I mean, do their souls go to heaven?
They've got one in Clarendon Hills. They've got one in Clarendon Hills. And you know what? Sister and I are talking about buying a lot and doing a pet cemetery out here.
Whoa.
You know, we have all these ideas.
Oh my
We
God.
just keep going and going.
Where do you think I
she's a
get it from,
hostess,
Tim?
I know.
sister. God.
Wow, this is a
I
lot.
didn't hear you.
All right, listen, Pauline, I'm happy for you.
Okay. I'm having a blast.
A blow dry
Once
blast.
in a while, we paint the cat's toenails. They like it. They do like it.
They like it, sure.
Yeah.
Sure they do.
Yeah, they do like it. Yeah, it's really
All right.
fun.
Can you send us some
although-
pictures of
Wait,
you
she's got
guys?
more material here, probably.
Yeah.
Although what?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll be doing that. Yeah, right.
Are you saying bye-bye to TJ Maxx and Pauline?
She said she's got 2 jobs.
Is it? Are you gonna start
I'll take a picture of myself and TJ Maxx by the hairdryers. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no. Take a picture of this job you have. I don't. Is she pulling our legs?
Is this for real?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
What do you wash the cat with?
You know what, Doug? This is your next comedy show, okay?
It is.
This is our comedy
You
show.
and me and Sister Mary Agony. We go around, we do all this cat stuff, we have a blast.
All right.
And
Thank you,
know what?
Pauline. I gotta let you go.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Happy birthday.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Bye, Mom. Happy birthday.
That's it.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Damn, cutting her short.
Wow.
Cutting her short?
She had so much great stuff coming up.
Spent longer with the troll.
She's still here.
What kind of pre-interview did you do with her?
The meanie.
She's
Wait,
still,
she's
still
here.
she's
Oh, she's
still
there.
on the
Yeah, there we
line.
go.
Let her read the rest. Come
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
I don't think.
Oh, Jesus.
There's a
Did we lose her?
I don't think she knows what's.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
No, she's done. I moved on.
Tim
Thank
moved
you.
on. Don't.
Oh, my God.
I think.
She comes with
She's still
material.
here.
I swear I had
Is that
nothing. I had
real?
no idea what she was going to.
Well, I thought it was
part?
real, but now I
The
think it's
blowjob
not.
part sounded fictitious to me.
No.
I don't like that, Doug. I officially,
You don't
she's
like
banned
when
from
my
the
mom
show.
brings a bit, a fully
No.
written bit that got.
Well,
big
it would have been
laughs.
great if it was real, but now that it's just a put on.
Oh, but Phil Braun can do it week after week, but my mom can't do one.
I liked it.
Let's get feedback from the audience. What do you think,
It's a
Catherine
home
St.
run.
Paul?
It's a bigger home run than the Dodgers ever had.
Whoa.
I'm with you, Doug. That was a home run.
Well, I loved it, of course, but then as it sort of became
Yeah.
a comedy bit, I kind of lost my love for it a little bit.
Yeah, when it was real, it was very exciting.
I still believe it. I don't think.
Well, then you're a
Could be real.
sap.
As
far as I know.
Wow.
Catherine, what do you think?
Hey, about cats getting their nails painted.
Well, just
Yeah.
about the bit, if it was worth our time.
I don't know. I think it lasted a little too long.
I agree.
Oh,
And
wow,
they wanted to
everybody's
keep it
critic.
going.
Oh,
They
but
wanted
you're such a great caller every time too.
Excuse, Doug. Excuse.
I hear a little sass coming in from the two of you. You guys are like Bruce Willis and what's her name from
Sybil Shepherd.
Sybil Shepherd.
Moonlight.
I'm on
Lighting.
Doug's side. Why you don't? It was great fun. Why do we have to overanalyze here? What
All
is
right,
this, a
fine.
All right, I'd be
court
happy
case?
to move. Speaking of Phil Braun, he passed away this weekend.
R.I.P. Catherine
Oh.
had something though. Catherine had something to share.
Okay, Catherine, what is it?
Well, we'll see how it goes. So yesterday was my birthday.
Happy
And
birthday.
Thank you so much. And I had was out for drinks with a friend of mine, and we at the end of the night were outside the bar and sat down, and next to us this group of people all of a sudden just broke out into like full-on a cappella practice. It was 3 guys and 1 woman. They just started singing, and we were like, what is going on? And then all of a sudden we engaged with them and we're talking, and they said, would you mind us, trying something out? I was like, go for it, please go for it. So I'm gonna see if I can try to play it. Let me know immediately if this does not work with the audio.
Quiet,
But
Is that Boots?
here we go.
And when you roll out of hope, down at the end of your rope, and nobody's there to turn you alive.
Bear with it.
If you ever feel so low that you don't know which way to go, come on and take a walk in my shoes. Don't you worry about a thing, that the world's on a string, 'cause I've got the cure for all of my woes.
Here it comes.
Take a look at my enormous penis.
Drop the call.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, come on.
take a look at my enormous penis?
So my mom's bit
I
was
mean,
bad,
clearly
but
a
this
joke.
This is good.
No, listen. The question is, so the woman in the group, it's like, it's supposed to be fun. It was very
Right. It's
funny.
like a Monty Python-y kind of thing.
Right, but like the woman, they were saying, well, we want her to sing the lead of this song because it ought to be her singing the lead. And I was like, nah, because she had this one part where she was just like,
That doesn't make any sense. That's bad comedy
It
instincts.
raises questions.
Right. Yeah.
It adds
It
confusion.
complicates things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I give them a 0. It's no mystery to me why they remain unknowns.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
But you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Claire tennis getter, this getter.
Bye.
Michael Simon.
Doug is so
Let's
mad.
get Pauline back on the line.
No. By the way, speaking of baseball,
hilarious.
I have to make a confession.
Hilarious.
Go, what?
I was at the game, the Little League game last night.
A different game.
A what? A what?
Okay.
A different, the Little League game.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the Dodgers game. And I got there. I was shooting something yesterday. I had to get up very early, and I was very anxious to get to the game because it was a game against our rivals, the Mets.
Ooh.
Right?
Who wins normally?
We've tied.
Okay.
A lot of times
Okay.
0-0.
That's
I mean, these are
funny.
8-year-olds playing, right? So not a lot of runs are coming in.
I get on with kids.
Ringo?
Yeah.
Anyways, I get there like towards the end of the game. I rushed to get there, and like I said, I got up early, and I was like a little punchy, a little tired, and I get there for like the last inning, and 0-0. We're just playing bad. No one's getting hits, and the other team gets up there, and they get a run in. So now it's 1-0, and. Not hooray, the other team scored. Pay attention. And then, so it's 1-0. Then they load the bases. Okay?
Yep.
Then they hit a home run, a grand slam, which is really nothing, but the balls go through their legs and it goes
Is
to
it
the
T-ball?
No, it's pitch ball.
You're pitching
Yeah.
it.
That's hard.
But so it's 5-0.
Uh-oh.
And then we're at the bottom of the fifth, right? Or bottom of the fifth, which they only have 5 innings, right?
Towards the end of the game.
Yeah, it's the last inning. But we still have a chance to go up and try to come back. But there's a rule. Now, I don't know all the rules, but other people do. And there's a rule that you can't score more than 5 in an inning. Like if you hit 5, then you switch to the other team.
Right.
So there's no routes, right? There's no just like, you don't want to like 17-0 in one inning, right?
Is
So
that
they
new rule by Bill Maher?
It's a new rule. So somebody points that out after the grand slam, and all the kids are like head hanging low.
So they can only tie, or they can.
That's a good question.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work.
Okay.
Well, so everyone goes, hey, that was 5 runs, so we have to switch it up, right? And so the kids start coming off the field, and then one of the coaches on the other side goes, wait a minute, no, actually, if it's the last inning, that rule doesn't apply.
Oh.
And I lose it. I see red. I go, oh, okay, sure. Oh, no, yeah, go ahead. Like, I did that kind of thing. Like, oh, go ahead. Stay on the field. Or, stay, like, whatever, dude. I do that move. I mean, not right away, but because we're like, what do you mean? He goes, well, the rule says that if it's the last inning, and I just lose it.
Because the kids were.
Because I just felt like, let it go.
Yeah.
Like, these are 8-year-old kids, just let them have a shot. Like, there's some rule that nobody remembered, and they'd already started having the kids come up the field. It was like, but he sort of like nitpicked about it, and I had that attitude. And then they looked at me like, dude, what's your problem? You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, it's great. Get as many points as you want. Like that, like big, hot red. And then I walked off, and I was like pissed.
Wow. Did you like throw something on the ground?
No, but I walked off, and then I could see that there was then they were talking amongst themselves, and then other coaches from our team went over to try to like smooth it over.
With you? Oh no. Okay. I get it.
They were, because then I see the other team coaches pointing at me, right? Like,
Wait, what were you pissed about? Like that
But
Your
they
daughter might
wanted
lose?
to play by the rules.
They were flagging a technicality
Okay.
to continue to keep hitting on their side.
Right.
Where
right.
it felt like, okay, let's let the other team have one more crack at the bat.
Okay.
But they're not going to come back. Like it's not. They're not going to get. Our team's not as good as their team. It just felt a little petty and a
I
little
hope
like
none of them are listening.
sticklery. Well, if they are, so I know But again, I was overtired. I was punchy. I was a little, you know. It was just annoying the way he kind of came in and was like, actually, the rules are this, you know. I'm just like, really, man? Like, there's 8-year-old kids. Just let them fucking play.
And were the kids really sad?
They were bummed.
Yeah.
Our pitcher was like crying, you know. It was like, but anyways, so I walk off and I'm steamed. I'm pacing, you know. And I could see them all talking, and I go, fuck, I gotta just go over and apologize. So I walk over. It's
Tickets
beautiful.
to your show.
No, I went over because I want, you know, it can get emotional, you know, it can get like you see.
It sounds like it.
Sounds like it did.
Yeah.
But I went over. I go, Coach, I'm sorry, I got hot. Just shakes. They were very gracious. Little side hugs. Little like, hey, it happens, and they go, we know, we felt it, we've been there. So, but that's what I knew I needed to do for everybody to see.
Yes.
I walked away. The other coach on my team, I go, this is fucking bullshit. No, it wasn't bullshit that I apologized. I thought it was
Wait,
bullshit.
what? So you did a big show?
No.
And then you're like,
No, I was saying the original incident, like I didn't feel like I was wrong. I was wrong to kind of overreact.
Yes.
But I was sort of pushing. I said our team all agreed it was kind of a petty thing for them to continue to try to play.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I wasn't wrong. I just didn't like that I got confrontational about it.
Yeah.
And he was technically right. That was the rule. I just felt it was a little.
At a little.
It was a
league
bad
game.
taste, in my opinion, and he can disagree with this. It was in bad taste to kind of like go to the rule book about something, especially since they were already
gonna win
switching
anyway.
over. And
Yes.
Tim, was it the ump who said? I'm sorry.
Well,
was
that's the other thing is there's an ump there, but he's kind of this like 13-year-old kid who's just like, you know, like that's why you have umps, like to
right? Yeah,
take care
they
of
gotta
all
be
that.
the ones who.
Yeah, but this was out of his.
Why don't you become the
jurisdiction.
ump? Make sure the games are fair. No.
All right, that's my. So the lesson is what?
To just smooth things over.
No matter what.
No matter what
Yeah.
happens. Try to make people feel okay.
You don't want to
not
go to bed
scared.
mad, and you want to
Don't
just.
go. There's no crying in baseball.
There are, you have the opportunity to get righteous or upset or you know argumentative. I think there's room for that in life.
Yes.
As long as you can find a way back towards civility and mutual respect
Reel
and
it back,
appreciation.
because otherwise these kids, it's burning into their brains.
That's how you handle situations.
Exactly.
Tim, I get so hot too.
What the fuck are you on about now?
I played softball last night.
Oh, really?
And we got destroyed.
Well, you've got a temper when it comes to sports.
I do.
Doug, right, Matt?
Yeah, he's
Whoa.
competitive.
And
Yeah, but I'm only mad for like 5 seconds, and then afterwards, I don't even know who won or anything. I just in the heat of the
what
moment.
was your incident?
We were getting destroyed. Like,
why don't you ask me to play on the team? I'd smack these balls. Bang.
we played this team,
Why
and
don't
we
you
had a
ask
few
him?
players missing, and they were beating us like 10-0. And every time they're up to bat, they were just trying so hard, you know.
Who were you?
And
What position were you playing?
I didn't really say. I mean, last night it was. I didn't yell at anything. I didn't do anything. I played third base. I got 2 outs,
Sorry.
but then we had too many players, so they had to switch me out. It's a long story, but
Anyway.
I can relate.
You feel it.
I can relate.
Oh, and
But I do. I'm always conscious of like trying to stay positive and not bring negativity.
That's what I. Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
what I-
baseball stories.
But I get heated in those moments.
You didn't know this was a baseball podcast?
No, I didn't realize.
That's like last week. That guy thought that I hit him.
Yeah, we heard that story.
I know,
last
but I'm
week.
just saying, like
A guy
that
thought you
helped.
hit him?
In the car. Yeah, it was on the show last week. But like I took a breath, and I offered him $20, and that worked. And like, but he didn't accept it. But then he's like, then from that moment on, we were fine. So
Yeah.
usually I would like get pissed off and flip out. But
It's actually major to go from rage to niceness.
is it
I'm
really?
It's what?
It's very rare
Oh,
that
it's
people
rare.
are,
Oh.
like can do it. So the fact that you got to like bring him down is pretty
been
cool.
very zen lately.
You know what's in the shadow of anger and rage is
Laughter.
regret.
Shadow.
In the shadow.
What are you, Batman?
Wow.
Okay.
It's like when you get mad, then you regret it.
And then you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like those are twins,
right?
Or it's
Right,
in the shadow.
they're
Some
shadow
quote I heard.
twins. Twin shadows. And then you have to go and apologize. And it's not fine.
There's
Did
a
you hear about
terrible
the-
line
did
in
you
this
hear
new
the podcast
Batman.
about the twin shadows?
No. Wait.
Twin flames, I mean.
Yes, I did.
What?
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Wow.
Okay.
We'll remember
You
that.
guys go have coffee.
We're going on a tangent.
Let's take a call, Matt.
Yeah, let's
I hope we're giving you enough attention.
Oh yeah, plenty.
We don't want to do that.
I didn't know. Am I talking too much?
I think she's fitting in like
Am I
another glove.
talking
Alexis,
too
we haven't
much,
talked to
not
you in a
enough?
while. Alexis, you got something to say today? No? Jen with another baby in the Zoom. Look at that. Just bring your
Hi
baby to
guys,
Zoom
what's
with
up?
Hello.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, Jen, how are you? What's this little baby's name?
This is Rachel. We're hanging out with Pink Eye. It's Pink Eye Day at our house today.
Oh my goodness.
And she doesn't mind. She's thrilled.
She is like the most smiley baby. She would smile at anything, anyone. Yeah,
mommy,
right?
my mommy has a gaming headset. That's what that Rachel's thinking. I
My
wish I
mom
had a
looks like a
normal mommy.
douchebag. I know.
My mommy is a gamer. No.
Did you poop in your pants?
Hi, Rachel.
Say hi.
It's a real grayscape. Sweater, couch, baby, all
Oh, I
in
know.
gray.
Nordic.
My husband calls it the uniform. It is. It really is our uniform in this house. All gray.
Yes,
Well-
Scandinavian vibes.
You got anything for me
sure.
today? How are you feeling about this, the whole situation with the Supreme Court? What a stupid name, the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
What are we,
it's,
children?
I mean, it's not.
We're
not
the
good.
Supreme Court. What is this, Taco
Mega
Bell?
court.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, am I surprised? I'm not, but
This is a long
Not
time
good.
coming, folks. I don't know why anyone's shocked or surprised.
I
These
wish
people-
left-wing Democrats could be as like crafty as Republicans
They're
because
very
they're
clever. I
so
know.
well organized and crafty with this planning
Yeah.
this for 50 years. So
you
clever.
gotta be
absolutely.
Why-
Democrats have had a definite like image problem for a very long time. I mean, among other things, but
Yeah.
absolutely, Republicans are winning that game for sure.
Well, I understand because I come from being, Catholic,
Pro-life.
pro-life. Well, no,
pro-life
but I come from that
Pro-life
ideology.
activist.
Yep.
They've so successfully ingrained this concept into believers' ideas that this is killing, this is murder, right?
Yeah.
So I always thought why wouldn't you be against this in all cases and in every situation? Like they've made it impossible to have a moderate moderate position on this, because if you've accepted their definition of what this is, then how could you possibly be for any version of murder, of the murder of an unborn child, a baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, science disagrees and rational thinkers disagree with that perspective on it. But if you're on that side of the camp, that's why it's a losing battle. They have a stronger foothold in, it's like any war that is sort of, if you're an invader, your chances aren't as good because, you're protecting you have a stronger position.
It's a very absolute perspective. The
Yeah,
baby
how do
just
you-
flew out of the frame.
She was transported. Yeah. And I mean, how can you, on the one hand, I mean, I come from a similar background of very conservative rural area. And I mean, everyone thinks like that, right? And how can you be pro murdering babies? Because that's basically the way that they make it sound.
Right.
And if there's no way to really have a moderate take on that doesn't seem completely outlandish especially when pretty much everyone has that same viewpoint.
I do respect the people that
It's
believe
weird,
that
scary.
like all babies are sacred. Like if they're like mentally challenged or if they're like rape babies or incest babies. Is it a rape baby that we call it? Like
a rapey.
A rapey. It's a rapey baby.
A rapey.
If you're one of those, they stand by it and like, yes, let's have that rape baby. You know what I mean? But like, am I stepping in?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
No, I'm
okay.
interested for you to
But you know what I mean?
continue the thought.
Like, yeah, you have to go all the way. Like, if you're allowing them to kill rape babies, and I don't know. It's rape. I feel weird saying rape babies. But I
Rabies.
don't
Yeah,
want
you
to get
should
canceled
definitely
here.
feel weird about that.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
wrong about that.
like
'cause
why not
many
keep them all? Why?
babies
Why?
who have
Isn't that
been
alive? You know?
Huh?
Isn't a rape baby alive?
Well, no,
Wait, what's your point?
You know what I'm talking about?
You have respect for people that make the decision.
They make
Keyword
decision,
being the
all
decision
babies,
to
100%,
say, like,
no matter what.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Right. We're gonna save them all, even if some people don't like incest babies.
More of like rape
Am I not making
pregnancy,
sense?
not a rape baby.
I
think
wouldn't say you're making complete
Okay,
sense.
but
Like I think
like,
I understand
you know,
your, what you're
Why don't
getting
you
at.
put it in your own words?
If you're gonna be against abortion, you have to be against abortion of all babies.
Yeah.
Like Mike Huckabee.
They
called
are.
that.
Well, that's what I was saying.
They
Is I don't
are.
understand
Yeah,
the
well,
moderate
there's
position.
babies
So I
and
just
your daughter's
I just
babies.
reworded
Exactly.
what you said to make it more confusing.
Valerie has a
Fill in-
useful
fill in time
resource
here.
for all
And
of us, right,
I'm
Valerie?
not. I don't support that, and I support a woman's ability to have an abortion.
Yeah.
Let me just be clear about that.
Valerie, where should we go? What's this website?
Yeah, there's a good place to donate. It's the National Network of Abortion Funds. It's abortionfunds.org. They work with like local grassroots organizations to like help pay for abortions, but also pay for like travel and lodging and emotional support. So if you're like feeling helpless and you want to do something, that's a good place to send some money today.
All right. Well, we'll send them some whatever's in the super chat today.
Abortionfunds.org.
But look, do you have an understanding of the story from this past day or so? Do you have an understanding of what it actually means? What does it all mean? What does it all mean?
I mean, I think I have a loose understanding, like most of us do. Like I'm not super.
So there's this. I don't exactly know how the Supreme Court works. There's these cases. There's things where they can write a judgment on something.
An opinion.
An opinion.
Draft.
But is this based on a court
opinion.
case?
Based on Roe v. Wade. It's
No.
an opinion.
But they can come out of nowhere?
I guess so. I
And
didn't know about
revise
that.
it?
It's not based on a trial at the Supreme Court or a hearing at the Supreme Court or whatever?
They can just say.
So they've had this going, this Alito, this scumbag.
Yeah.
He's written this whole thing, which is I've read little parts of it. It's madcap. It's writings of a lunatic. He's citing like English law from the 16th century and shit.
Right.
So it is a breach of modern Supreme Court protocol. Like this is out of the ordinary.
To just to make a declaratory
Yeah.
judgment, a statement. And so he was going to put this out. Oh, wait a minute. Don Jr.'s in the room. Look at Zoomer Dan. Look at Zoomer Dan. Bring up Zoomer Dan for a second. Zoomer Dan, say hello. Just want to say hi to Don Jr. Don? How are the algorithms doing?
Daddy?
Pretty good. They're probably the best algorithms.
I prayed.
How you doing?
Now there's a good abortion candidate, Don Jr. That would have been a
My
wonderful.
butt's been wiped.
Then it would have been.
My butt's been wiped. My butt's been wiped. My butt's been wiped.
So-
My butt's been wiped. The best is yet to come.
All right, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Thanks,
The
Don.
best is yet to come.
So what they're saying is they writes this thing, and it got leaked because we don't know who leaked it, but they're going to get to the
Someone
bottom.
was
The
like,
leakers.
"Uh-oh." Yeah.
Some people are saying now it's probably one of the conservatives. They had a whole strategy. I read a whole thread about this.
Oh, really?
That it was one of the conservative justices leaked it out there, so it makes it a position that you can't walk back from anymore.
Oh, right.
Right?
Uh-huh.
It kind of seals the deal in a way. Now there's people on the right that say it's the left that's put it out. Who knows? It seems like a side story.
Yes.
Because it is what
Yeah,
it is.
Totally.
And so this is supposed to come out in June. Now, it's a month away from now, so in the grand scheme of things, not a big deal. So it comes out in June. What does that mean for abortion clinics? Does it mean that this now gives states and municipalities they can put in whatever rules they want?
It's up to the states now, yeah.
Right. So, and they can. So if you're in Arkansas, you can say they're gonna shut it down, shut the abortion clinics down, And people in Arkansas have no legal standing to challenge that.
Yeah,
That's how I understand it.
that's.
And you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. But
We're the perfect two people to be talking about this.
Tim,
Are you booked on Anderson Cooper tonight? Because I am. They've
Yeah.
asked me to come in and talk
Well,
about
yeah,
this.
they hired me, so then they called you after
Yeah.
that.
See, we do improv, but
We're
we
bringing
also.
it back.
Is it true that Alito is in cahoots with Big Condom? And this is going to make condom sales go through the roof when...
How dare you make light of this?
Yeah, Trojan pays for his campaign.
We had someone on here, and we disregarded her to bring in Don Jr. Can we have her back?
Wait, what?
Wait, to...
Oh, it was
The woman that was
I
giving
see.
us.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
Valerie.
knew stuff.
Valerie.
Where'd she go?
Valerie.
Oh, I don't. Oh,
She doesn't know.
I was named after that song.
Oh, it's a great song. Steve Winwood.
Oh, really?
Valerie.
Oh, wait, does Nicholas Julian understand?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
on
gonna
the
say I
ground
don't
in
have
DC.
much to add.
Okay,
Bring someone
no
on
worries.
more knowledgeable than
I
me.
like the
Goodbye.
corrugated metal behind you.
Thanks, Valerie. Nicholas
Well,
Julian.
you've also matched
Julian
your top
reporting.
to the background. That's
Hey,
what I'm
guys.
really focusing on.
Hey, Julian.
Tim, you pretty much had it, but it was a first draft of an opinion from a Mississippi a court case brought to the Supreme Court based on this challenge in Mississippi on their abortion laws.
But as the legal experts read this leaked draft, they interpret it as it is the grounds by which they will then overturn Roe versus Wade in shorthand terminology.
Well, I thought it's
Right, so if
specifically
they're-
about Roe v. Wade, the leaked opinion. He's addressing Roe v. Wade, isn't he?
Alito and
Yeah.
his draft. Right. Because this was challenged to the Supreme Court, they're taking another look at Roe v. Wade and the other federal legislation on abortion and saying that this isn't, there's nothing in the Constitution regarding pregnancies and giving it, back to the states essentially.
It's madness.
So is the basis of it this Missouri case, which is going to the Supreme, or is in the Supreme Court?
The Mississippi case.
Mississippi, sorry.
So there's two countries. We have two countries now. We have
How
two
can this be possible?
completely different styles of life, and it's over. The country's done. We gotta break it up. It can't keep going like this. It's stupid. It's like a marriage that doesn't work anymore, and you go through the paces for tradition's sake.
Separate
Because you like
bedrooms.
July 4th. You still want to celebrate July 4th and have baseballs, fireworks, whatever? Sure, we can have those kind of things in this situation. Let liberty ring. I don't want my tax dollars going down to fucking Mississippi and all the other places where they treat their human beings like second-class citizens, including the women.
Living in America.
This is what I was like with the coaches yesterday. You want to get in my face now?
Wait, what's the text? If they're what are the tax
Texas.
dollars are going to go for?
And let's get these people out who want to get out. Let's get buses together and trains and planes and evacuate the poor people that don't want to live in these oppressive regimes down in these states.
This is a perfect plan.
We got a lot. By the way, have you ever driven across the country?
No.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Bigger than your country, Australia, but not by much. People think Australia is this little island.
It's big.
Huge.
They're pretty much the same size, I think.
They are actually.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but your country is nothing in the middle.
Yeah, just a lot
Zero.
of sand.
It's like being on Mars.
Have you done that?
I've flown from Sydney to Perth.
Yeah, a lot of sand. There's some glitter on your face.
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
Oh.
I was at a strip club last night.
3, 2, 1.
I got a job. I'm the comic at the strip club.
You had a big day yesterday.
Yeah.
Acting, getting mad at baseball.
Then going to my
strip
night
club.
job.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling.
No, I got this gift for being in this little movie, and it was so annoying. It was a very thoughtful gift, but the wrapping was full. You ever get these glitter wrapping?
a
things?
nightmare.
Yeah.
It was glitter all over me,
Yeah.
and you see it on my face.
It's on your face.
A nightmare. Anyways, abolish. I think we should. Sorry to tell you this, Doug, but we have to abolish organized religion in this country
And glitter.
and glitter. No more gifts.
No more gifts. I actually don't even like wrapping paper at all.
Just give me the thing.
Just give me things. Sticky tape. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Take away Jim
Doug?
Baker's tax breaks.
blood.
Good.
Please, I agree.
Why haven't
Please
why is that
get
not
rid of
allowed?
these cults. I mean, I want to start sounding like that awful Bill Maher, that sicko, with his Club Random.
You better have some Jesus.
Speaking of, did you ever? We keep watching this Bill
Oh my
Maher
God,
show,
it's
this
amazing.
Club Random.
I haven't seen the new one yet.
Well, I didn't realize this. He has a stripper pole in his basement.
Yeah.
This sicko.
Whoa.
It's not appropriate for a 70-year-old man. Was he 70?
You know what? I'd still fuck her if she was shitting on my dick, but
What is that, W.C. Fields?
edible panties.
I hate him.
what?
No, when he's got like a cigar out of the side of his mouth. Sick old
He's
man.
so drunk.
Perverted old man.
Yucky.
He's got a pile of like just bottles everywhere, like just chugging
Is
it.
Club
Sick.
Random at the end of the show?
No,
or
it's
is it
his
separate?
own
it's in his
show.
house.
It's a separate show.
It's his own show.
It's on YouTube.
It's like a
Yeah.
YouTube podcast.
So it's like
Show her.
indirect
It's like
competition with this show.
Let's show
Kind of
It
is,
is.
yeah.
Yes,
He's
You
cashing
got a
in.
picture.
Well, we
It's
like
might
Walmart
watch the
coming in,
intro,
you know?
so-
Look at this intro. Oh, we can't keep talking about Club Random, but
Oh, I love Club Random.
Those chairs look, I mean, those are the ugliest chairs I've ever seen, but they do look comfy.
there's so many panties lying around that area.
Yes.
Where are those lights going around too?
what you thought at the time.
The fake brick wall?
Oh yeah, it is a fake room.
It's a lot.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Icky.
I don't know why we need to keep talking about Club Random. There's lights going around like
Yeah.
party lights the whole
It's a
time.
really
They show
good
that
name.
the like the
The
wide
neon
shot. Let's see the
light.
wide shot of the whole room.
I don't know if we can find
Oh,
that.
you want to
Just scroll through, you'll
Scroll,
find something.
scrub it.
There
Scrub
we go.
through.
Scrub the whole. You know what? Scrub the
The
whole.
cutout
Random.
of it. There's two cutouts now? What's that about? Look at that.
One was Clinton, one was Trump, I think, right?
Oh, really?
I believe.
Clinton?
I don't
His
know.
glasses.
We're not scrubbing through Club Random now, guys.
Come on, it's
Well,
there.
look-
It's got to be there.
Well,
it
it
is.
is. Wide.
That's
Look
the
at those
wide
chairs,
today.
though.
Guess
Those
he
look
lived
pretty
like in
nice.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I don't like how he's sitting. Yucky,
Nothing
yucky.
to
Sunken
like about
in.
any
Yeah.
of it.
Legs spread but feet touching.
Listen, I want to send my love and support to all the women out there. People are just very upset. And
Yeah,
as
it's
am
very
I.
upsetting.
I have a daughter. I get it. I don't want to have her go through anything that she doesn't want to go through. And just live in a civilized fucking society.
Yeah, it's very weird.
And it doesn't feel like we're heading in that direction.
Thanks. MyTech just gave $50. Thank you, MyTech.
You know? We just have to decide what kind of people we want to be, Doug.
Well, and you know,
Savages?
Christina raised this point.
Your wife.
Imagine when Millie and Stella are of age, and like they have to think about this when they go to college or whatever, or when they travel. It's like, what are they going to just stay out of these states because it's dangerous for them to be in Texas or what? You know?
And by the way, we're not just talking about rape and these things, these terrible things. It's like people are young and they make mistakes and they have regrets and they do get into situations, you know, where they're like, oh, I had a few drinks with this guy and he was older than me and things happened and suddenly now I'm pregnant.
What would Sister Agony say though?
Sister Agony.
I mean, think about how
Sister
many
Agony
times
don't exist.
Doug and Vic have been in that exact position.
I can't believe I fell.
Hey.
I can't believe I fell for that situation.
It wasn't real.
That
You went on a
Tim's
long
just
walk.
mad that he thought that was real.
Well,
for so
I was like,
long.
you
Such
kept
clearly
in
a gag.
touch with your nun from when you're
Sister Agony.
Sister Agony was a good fake name.
Your mom is such a, you know, she's a nutty.
She did a great job.
Thanks, everybody. I'm going to be at Sands Casino this weekend. Next week, our guests are Dr. Jordan Peterson is going to be here, and we're going to be speaking with Ruth Nance from the Democratic Coalition for Concerned Voters.
I didn't sleep for
Great. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. This is contempt for his own audience by this point. Oh, really? You don't like when I joke about that now? All right. Do you have anything to promote? Killing It?
You gotta watch Killing It. Tim's great on Killing It, everyone.
You're great on it.
Come on.
You're great, and
Come
it's such a.
on.
You know what? Like, I don't like to toot horns.
Get tootin'.
By the way, do you know that? Were you joking? By the way, we had.
About what?
We had this on Saturday night. If you haven't watched it yet, it was such a hit for me, for the audience. Our music night. We had Eric Slick and Brian Robert Jones in here.
That was the most fun I've
We
had in
jammed, but then we
decades.
wrote and recorded a brand new song that I hope will be out next week or something when we have to finally mix it and everything. But as we're we're getting this ready and texting about it, Vic said, if anybody has a trumpet, I could try to figure out a few parts.
Yeah, I'm serious.
But I'm like, do you think we have a trumpet?
Lying around?
Well, I mean, who knows? Like, sometimes, like, you might have played in high school and then you threw it up in the attic or whatever. I know
They're
Doug played.
expensive.
Very
you know
expensive.
what I mean? So
Diamond
yeah.
trumpets.
Yeah.
No, that's nice. It made me laugh.
You want to hear me? Hold on.
I was
I'll show
first
you.
and second chair from like.
Do you have a trumpet, Doug?
No, but that's my biggest regret in life is getting rid of
your horns.
My horn.
See this? Here's me playing the trumpet. Hold on. Right here.
Good
That's
tone
me.
too. Do you
That's
still
really
have your
me.
lip?
It's a little loud
Yeah.
in the mix.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I don't know why it's so loud.
The trumpet is loud in the mix.
Oh yeah, I blast. I mean, I mixed this like 25 years ago. or
No,
whatever,
that's
like,
cool.
yeah,
So
it's
you can
on a
play the
little-
trumpet.
Yeah, I can play it.
Great.
Your lip is gone though.
You play the
this
instruments?
is I can't.
I learned
I can
piano
fake
as
it
a
probably,
kid.
though.
That was it.
Your dad's a musician.
Yeah.
See, what band was he in?
Mental as anything.
Australia. You know, we have a lot of Australian
They have a
fans here.
song in Crocodile Dundee.
What's it
Oh
called?
my God.
What's the band called?
Mental as anything.
Mental as
Whoa.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
They
awesome.
toured America
toured it.
with
In
what are
Excess.
they called?
Men at Work.
Yeah.
You're sitting in a chair where Colin Hay sat a
Wow.
couple weeks ago.
Call it the hay chair.
Yeah.
Wow.
You'll probably
The
find
high
some
ch- the
Marmite
high
in there.
chair.
The high check.
Marmite, Vegemite.
All right, listen, it is noon over here on the West Coast. That means we have to wrap things up. What a blast it's been. I'm sorry if I got too angry for anybody's tastes. I'm an emotional person. I'm not afraid of expressing myself on the air publicly.
nice.
Yeah. And
That's good.
Claudia, you're welcome back anytime. I think
Thanks so
again,
much for having
another
me.
perfect guest.
Yes, perfect
I
guest.
want to shout out to Captain Carlin for the run of musical guests that
Oh,
we've
yeah.
had in
Oh,
April and
yeah.
beyond. Matt he was responsible for Sleaford Mods and for Sasami, and who else would we have in recently? So many
Zulu,
ones.
Zulu.
Zulu, of course.
That
Zulu
was
was
Tim,
mine.
though.
But
That was Tim.
anyhow, DJ Doug Pound, you're a light in my life. You're a shining star.
Thank you, T.
Let's
That's
help
nice.
Vic go.
Let's give it up to Pauline Lussenhop.
There we go.
She
Give
was
it up for
great.
Pauline.
Nobody ever gives it up to me, but that's okay. But that's okay.
I do. Run the tape back from last week.
Yeah,
I
you-
welcome
yes.
you to the show.
Let's help Vic's Garf
Yes.
Vader video go viral
Let's make
today.
it go
viral.
Send that
Get
to
it around,
five
send it around.
people.
Post it.
Get it to
Everyone
Paul
needs
Simon.
to post that video.
Don't be afraid to ask your friends. Help me, please, make
Right.
this go
If
viral.
anybody
Vic,
knows art, get Art to share it to Arthur.
I think he'd
Make
be.
it.
I think he'd
probably
find some
do it.
humor in that.
He
don't
would
you
find
think?
some. Yeah.
He'd
All right.
enjoy
You can
it.
search within.
Thank you, everyone. See you next week, right, Matt?
Goodbye,
Yeah,
everybody.
Wednesday, next Wednesday.
Again, we're on Wednesdays. Okay. Goodbye.
Something like starting from the beginning feels like the right thing to do. Something like chords create feelings. Distaste for the song is what I feel. It's one of my sounds. Let's move ahead more light-footedly.
Thank you.
Go crazy! Go stupid!
Whack for my daddy, yo. Yeah. Ooh.